That's right. We're live. We're back. Two guys talking about some other guys doing some stuff. Episode 5. Spread with me. Jeff will be on later. Tyler will be on later. Maybe Ann will show up. Maybe Twatty. Who knows? Who knows, bro? Who knows? What's going on, Spread?
Not much. I'm playing a little Hold'em here while we're doing the show. And, like we were talking about right before we went on, it sucks. We're getting more bad news about the virus and not really a lot of sports news for us to talk about. So that's a little discouraging.
Yeah, man. They closed Santa Anita Racetrack today, which really blows. That was I was doing well at Santa Anita. Gulfstream's still going on, thank God. Tomorrow, the Florida Derby. We hit a pick 4 on the show today for 400. Try to hit a couple pick 4 and 5s tomorrow night. But yeah, you were saying before we went on, you're leaning towards the NBA not having a season, huh?
Yeah, I mean, maybe I'm just feeling down with all the bad news, right? Like, I mean, the death tolls keep getting worse. The amount of cases keeps getting worse. And then, of course, the news that came out today with Doris Burke, obviously, really sad, and just kind of shows that the NBA got hit the hardest with this for whatever reason. Probably, I would say, because of the close contact. And then, the fact that they were active like in the middle of their season right when it went on. But
every day I'm getting less excited for UFC 249.
Yeah, that one's going to be real rough too.
I mean, you got 350 people dead today in the United States. Yeah, Dana White's looking to put on an event on April 18th. Good luck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'll be really upset if they don't have that fucking UFC event, but what are you going to do?
Yeah, I mean, right now, if I were to wager, I would probably wager against it happening just because the news keeps getting worse, not better. We got Gerardo Hernandez, Ernesto Fidalgo, and your guy, Ronnie Lofton.
Ronnie Lofton in the house.
I can't do it as well as you do.
My God.
Yeah. But on to some good news. How'd the races go today? You did pretty well, right?
Yeah, I mean, I hit a $400 pick 4 with Jeff. Jeff had it for I had it for 50 cents and it paid about 400. Jeff had it for $1.50, so he got back 1,200.
Yeah.
But in the last leg of the pick 4, the prices that we were live for, we could have, depending on which horse won, we could have won 2,100, 1,700, 700, 600, 400, or 300, and we ended up winning 400.
I'll tell you what, it's pretty obvious that you guys had some experience doing that because not many people can just jump into horses, which, Ant's already talked about, but probably one of the hardest sports to consistently turn a profit on.
Well, I grew up at the track. My grandfather and my father owned horses that ran at Monmouth and Meadowlands. So, I mean, once you start reading a program again, it's just like riding a bike. You know what I mean? Yeah. But yeah, I mean, like we have done 5 shows, I think, and we hit a pick 4 or pick 5 on all but one show, and 2 of the shows we hit 2 pick 4s, and that's really hard to do.
Yeah,
really hard.
It's pretty impressive, especially with it, being the only game in town right now that you're able to pull this off.
Yeah, I can't believe they pulled Santa Anita from. I can't believe that, man.
Yeah, actually, I'm not surprised just with the way the climate is out here about it. So
I'm waiting.
Pretty hard.
I doubt that they'll close Gulfstream this weekend because the biggest event of the year for them is the Florida Derby.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't be surprised if they sent out a statement on Monday saying that they were canceling it.
Yeah, Florida is a little more. I don't know the right word to say it, but it doesn't surprise me that California is being more careful about this in Florida.
Yeah. Oh, I hit a $350 exacta too on the show.
Oh, there you go.
I forgot about that. Yeah, Sonic Sten. Good call, bro. It was a $10 exacta that paid about $75. So I had that 5 times. So about like $375. But yeah, scary stuff, man. Like New Jersey and New York just infested with the coronavirus.
Yeah, I mean, it's getting pretty bad out here. We had another death in Sacramento today. Cases are exploding, and yeah, I mean, it's just they announced the schools are going to be up for another month, and so I was actually surprised. I thought that was already going to be announced, but
yeah, man. Did you send a message to Ant?
Yeah, let me see if he sent it back yet. Nothing back yet.
So, have you been making money in poker?
I'm making money in Hold'em, but then I've been taking, instead of just keeping the money, I've been taking it and trying to learn Omaha, and it hasn't gone that well. So, but for whatever reason, maybe just because it's a new challenge, and I do like the idea of the less variance game. I do want to learn it, but maybe might not be the best time to try to learn new things. I'm kind of balancing that right now between the challenge of learning a new game and just knowing that I can beat Hold'em right now. And just enjoying it, because I don't think I'm going to be able to beat Hold'em once the quarantine's over, you know, and it's back to just all the sharks in the water.
Well, once the quarantine and shit's over, we'll be killing the NBA playoffs. So.
Yeah, hopefully, or whatever's on. I mean, we'll be killing. You know, I mean, we've pretty much proved that we can do this year round between, for me at least, with tennis, NBA, and then NFL. Can do pretty well. Now, I didn't have the best NFL season, but it doesn't, because I've had confidence before. You know, I have confidence because I've done so good in the last 5 years. You know that 1 year is not going to put me down. Actually, because I didn't do too well last NBA regular season, but my playoffs were so good, you know.
Yeah, I did. I did well in the NFL regular season, not as well as the year before last. Year before last, I won like 65 units.
Yeah,
I think in the NFL. But this past year, I did well, but I did not do that well in college football. So,
yeah, and that was the one that actually kind of got me down about the NBA coming back. Did you see Herb Street today said he doesn't think there's going to be a college football season? And I'm like, well, that's not until late August.
Bro, I mean, that would just be devastating if there's not a college football season.
Yeah, I mean, I can't imagine all the young athletes too. Like, I mean, can you imagine if you just signed and you were going to go to like Alabama or Michigan or Ohio State or USC even? I mean, even you're not going to be for national championship, but still, I mean, you know, I know a lot of people that grew up around here that their dream would have been to play football at USC. Like, regardless of how good the school was, you know, the program was at the time.
Yeah, Anthony has definitely changed his opinion about the seriousness of the coronavirus. He won't shut the fuck up about it in the private chat.
I know.
Now it's the end of the world all of a sudden.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna have to come on and do it. Let's see. Let's check the chat real quick. I'm playing on Bovada, Diego.
I like Bookmaker. I don't like their live betting, but
live betting is terrible. But you won't get kicked off no matter how much you win, and the payout is like 2 to 3 hours. Now, granted, you can't get it 24/7. It's Monday through Friday on the payouts, but by the time you submit it, really fast. So I like Bookmaker a lot.
Yeah. I mean, I guess worst case scenario, they could start college football if they have to postpone it a month and start at the end of September and just have bowl season in January instead of December.
Yeah, that would be interesting, huh?
I mean, they could do that. That's definitely doable. Just postpone it. You have to think that by the time that the NFL is supposed to start in the second week of September, that we have to be good, right?
I hope so much, especially with all these offseason moves. Being a Raiders fan, I think our team's going to be at least respectable this year. It's so funny because obviously I follow the national news, and Raiders fans think that they're going to have their choice of the top 3 receivers, and in my head I'm like, I don't think there's any way the Jets don't take a receiver. I mean, would you agree with me there? I mean, they're going to go receiver with that 11th pick. Would you agree?
The Jets?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, when they're acting like, I mean, I'm basically saying like we're going to get, I don't know. Do you think a receiver will go before the Jets?
I'd have to look at the order. But now the Jets need some offensive line and defensive line help too.
Yeah. So defensive line's not that deep. Now, offensive line, there are 2 good options there to help. The guard and the tackle, Becton, who actually put out a video of himself like pushing a car today. I guess if one of them was there, I don't think either. I think both those offensive linemen go top 10, don't you?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, so in which case, unless the Jets move up, I figure they're going to grab us.
You're talking about Wirf and Becton?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they both go in the top 10 yet. I could see Arizona go for. Oh no, Arizona just got DeAndre Hopkins.
Yeah.
I could. Well, no, Cleveland doesn't need a wide receiver. Jacksonville needs everything, but I doubt wide receiver is where they would go first.
Yeah.
The Chargers.
I think they grab Herbert.
Carolina. I think Carolina can grab a wideout.
Yeah, they definitely could.
At 7.
Yeah, I think the Chargers. That's why they're saying they're going in with Tyrod. Well, it's because if they draft Herbert, then Tyrod might only start for 4 to 5 weeks, and then they'll transition if Tyrod's not doing well.
Looking at the draft order, I would say Carolina at 7, and then after that, I guess the Jets would be the next at 11. What's up, Jeff?
Hey, Jeff.
How are you?
Good.
What's up, man?
I'm just playing in this poker tournament again.
The same one? The $10 one?
Yeah, different one. Yeah, yep. Oh no, this is a $10. Yeah.
The nightly one?
Yeah, I'm actually doing pretty good. So,
cool.
Yeah, we're into the money. So,
what now? What do you use? PokerStars PA? Because mine's PokerStars New Jersey.
PokerStars PA. Yep.
Yeah.
So you only play against other people in Pennsylvania, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it keeps me busy at night. I do there's either a $10 tournament or a $20 tournament, and they usually pay out. I mean, first place is usually like $2,000 or $3,000. So
yeah,
and they only take 2-3 hours. So
yeah.
Jeff, did that horse win at Golden Gate?
Oh yeah, easy winner. I actually exacted it as well. Exacta paid 6-1.
Yeah, I didn't see it until.
Jay, did you see what I said about Remington?
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, I just saw it.
At race 2, I hit a $105 horse.
You bet a 50-3 to one shot?
Yeah, I was on the Remington. I looked Remington picks up, and someone recommended it, so I just played it.
Wow. There you go.
Remington's like sprint, so it's like
Yeah, they're
400
quarter horses.
yards. Yeah, yep. So like
Yeah.
the race coming up in 3 minutes, 250-yard race.
Yeah, that's the same thing with Los Al, actually, which I'm about to bet a pick for.
Yeah. So yeah, Remington. I kind of want to get involved. Do you know how that is?
So what? How much did you have $20 on them?
No, I just bet $5 on him.
Oh, okay. That would have been crazy. Wow, that's great.
But then I played a $50 exacta on the race after. I bet the horse for $250, and then I bet a $50 exacta on because the horse was 2-5, so I knew he was going to win. I just wanted to find a banger to put with it, and the horse I put with it was 10-1. So
what the exacta pay?
6-1. So I 302. So I made 550 on the race. That's what's so fun about betting. We look at like the pick 4 and pick 5s. It's such a long period of time, and sometimes you're only winning for, $300. But we've just been real unlucky, man. I mean, did you tell Spread about the shot we had today?
Yeah.
I mean, like just so close, like to just big prices. Like we're alive, we're just hitting the wrong horses. Like Jay, we hit 4 or 5 races in a row. We're just not hitting, the ones we want.
I know. I said this to Spread. We hit a pick 4 or a pick 5 at every show but one so far, and 2 of the shows we hit multiple pick 4s.
And I think we only made probably together. We probably made $1,000. We probably are on the hook for 15 grand. I'm not kidding. I should be at 15 grand this week with how many horses I picked, like at 7-5, where I had a horse that was 7 or 8-1 that could have won, where it would have just grew the profit.
You know what though? We'll break through, bro, unless they take all the tracks from us.
Yeah. Jesus. Whoa. Well, the good thing about Florida, Jay, is the governor doesn't seem too interested in shutting anything down. So,
yeah, that's what I was saying. I said couldn't think of the most eloquent way to put it, but I said it's not surprised to me that California shut a racetrack down so far, and Florida hasn't. Just by the way the states are.
Yeah, but the thing is, California has other racetracks open.
Yeah, no, it is kind of weird. It's not. It wasn't a state thing. I'm just saying the way that people are.
Yeah, it's by county.
Like they have Golden Gate Fields and Los Alamitos open, but not Santa Anita.
Yeah. Yeah, I know, which is funny because it's actually San Francisco and the Bay Area.
I know.
They've been actually more restrictive and cracked down sooner than the Los Angeles area.
No, the Santa Anita closing was stupid. It made no sense at all.
All right, I'm betting this $30 pick 4. I'm tailing the guy from TVG. That guy Jose.
He only does fucking Los Alamitos.
Yep.
He loves quarter horses.
He knows more than I do.
What's he like in the first race?
4-5. He's got a single. He's got a single in the second race. It's 2 by 1 by 5 by 3.
I'm not playing the pick 4, but I'm gonna play a daily double, I think.
All right, I bet that.
What's his single in race 2, Jay?
6.
All right, I'm gonna play the Bumblebee, and I'm gonna play this Chitter Chatter. $20 or I'll just run it small. I'm not playing it big.
5-6.
5-6. 5 in race 1, 6 in race 2.
Yeah, I'm in. I'm in. Get that 20. And what's interesting is that the 4 horse in the first race is a 7-5 favorite.
What's the 5?
2-1.
God, man, I'm just tailing these shit odds.
That guy at Los Alamitos knows more about those quarter horses than I'll ever fucking know.
Yeah, he loves them.
I will put it on the
At first, I thought he was talking about his governor comment.
yeah, I'll throw it in the chat so you guys could bet it if you want to fucking tail us with us. The daily double is 5-6, and then this is race 1. That's race 2.
Hey, Jay.
That's race 3. What's up?
You know what I was wondering about people in the chat? I'm always curious about this. So we do this show, like you do this show, and you say shit. Like that's why you do the show, because you say shit. There's always people that always comment and go, hey, what did you like in that race? It's like, well, we've been talking about it for the last hour. What we like.
Yeah, I totally understand what you mean, but like it's something like when I like the pick 4 I just said, they would have to like go back and rewind it.
Oh, did you look? I thought you named my fault.
Yeah, but
no, it's like I'll say like, hey, I like the 6 in race 2 at Gulfstream, and someone like 2 minutes later be like, hey, what was that horse you liked in the 6 at Gulfstream?
Well, that's a little bit confusing when the name of the number 8 horse is 7. So 7 wins, but it's the number 8. So all the actual numbers and not talking horse names will go.
Man, some of these mock drafts are really like clueless. Like some of these people, I don't know where they're coming up with this crap.
Which one are you talking about?
Like CBS Sports did like a full 7 round draft. And like this guy has, do you know who Chase Claypool is or no?
Mm-hmm.
Chase Claypool is a receiver at Notre Dame. He's like, I think he's like an early 2nd round, like late 1st round talent. And this guy has him in the 4th round. Like some of these guys are just weird, man. Like I don't know where they come up with this shit.
I can't imagine trying to do it for.
I do it for 3 rounds, and it's
round.
Yeah, I do it for 3 rounds, and it's like tough. But like, I mean, some of these guys they're not doing shit right now, so it's like they can just do whatever. But
yeah, I guess so, huh?
So they went from 5.5 to 5. That didn't do the trick. You know, he comes down to low salad rate for 70 yards and 4.5 furlong. Now we'll see if he can keep that speed going at least the 4.5 furlong in this race and be able to break this speed. Turning out to be a much than
I'm literally right at the chip average right now.
Yeah, you don't see the pick 4 in the chat, the numbers. First race 4-5. Second race the 6. The third race every horse but the 3. And the 4th race 1, 2, 4. No problem, bud.
Yo, Judd, spread.
What's up?
Yeah, I was wondering, you lived in California your whole life, or
Yeah.
how come they have like such a problem with car chases?
That's a good question.
Like I was watching like YouTube last night. I was just watching like different ones. And it's like it literally seems like it happens every week there. Like,
Yeah, it does. Like the guy Rob Perez, that
yeah, I see.
kind of turned his Twitter career into being on ESPN. That's like one of his things is to put the police chases on live.
Like, why is that such a problem there? It's weird.
Yeah, I don't know. That is a good question.
Yet to have Jose kind of finalize his spot on the way that he was going to attack the 6-4 sequence. So that's potential.
Yeah, the only other place I went to Arizona State for a year, and boy, that was a culture shock for me growing up in California.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how you do it, man, to be honest. I could never live out there.
It's not as bad as you think, but I guess, yeah, no, I guess it's funny. Just,
But it's like, I mean, if you live somewhere, you've lived there, and that's just what you're used to,
Yeah. So what would bother you? The fact that everyone's just so like chill and.
Well, I guess, yeah, I think for me, like Jay will probably understand where I'm coming from, but like I'm like I want something done quick. Like quit fucking around, let's go. Move. Get out of the way.
Oh yeah.
And like the way I like drive and we drive around here is like you kind of expect everything to be done quickly. Like I feel like in California, like there's just I don't know. It's also just not really my thing. Like I like cold weather. I like to have seasons, and like I like but it's like the feel of what like these areas are. But
yeah,
I don't know. If you lived in like Minnesota your whole life, you probably like living there.
Yeah. No, I mean we do get a lot of transplants for the weather. Now, to be fair, we pretty much have seasons up here in Sacramento. Although I never see snow. But I mean, it gets cold in the winter, hot in the summer. It's not like down in LA where it's, 80 in the summer and 70 in the winter,
Yeah, I don't think I could do that.
Yeah, LA to me was always fun to visit, but I couldn't imagine living there.
I'm looking at the DRF experts, seeing what they like for the Florida Derby. 2 guys picked Tiz the Law. 1 guy picks Independence Hall. 1 guy picks Indian.
I have a source that I trust well. He sent this to me earlier. I've heard some things about Tiz the Law. He has some issues. He's going to take a lot of public money. I would avoid.
The guy at Santa Anita's told you that?
Somebody that I know. I'm not going to say who. I don't want him to get jammed up. But yeah, that's what I've heard.
I think As Seen on TV is going to hit the board.
I'm on Independence Hall. I've decided. And look, when Mucho Macho Man won the I forget the Louisiana whatever it was he won recently. I was just in on him and I stayed in on him and I rode with it. So
yeah, I mean he'll be there, and not one of these experts even picks Governor Morris to hit the board. That horse is a beast.
Yeah, I gotta look, but I mean I'm definitely gonna be on Independence Hall. I bet him. I think I bet him every time he's run. I bet him at Aqueduct on New Year's Day. He was running in the Jerome, and he was terrific. So
yeah, all 4 guys got him to be in the money. One of them picks him. One of them picks him second. One of them picks him third.
Or it wasn't Mucho Macho Man. It was Mucho Gusto. Sorry, the last race he won.
I do think that As Seen on TV could hit the board. Governor Morris could hit the board. There's so many good horses.
I like Ete Indian a little bit.
Yeah, he is first, second, or third on all these guys' stuff too. That's another horse that's a beast.
Yeah. I mean, tomorrow I'm not gonna have to tie a ton of money up because I'm just gonna be playing Gulfstream really. So All right, ace jack of clubs. What do I do here?
Where are you at? How much? What's your chip stack at?
I'm about 40,000. I'm at like the chip average, but I'm gonna just call, see a flop, hopefully. Anyone else joining or Jay?
What, to play poker?
No, to join the show.
Oh, yeah. Tyler said that he was going to come on.
Oh yeah, like last night.
Yeah, he sent me a message that said,
all right, flop comes queen, queen, ace spread. Dealer position bets 5,500 into a pot of 11,000.
What do you have in the hole?
I have ace jack.
And it was an unraised pot.
Yeah, he just bet.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's too crazy to put someone on a queen, right? It's not like they're betting on like a paired 7 board.
Yeah. I could see king, queen here maybe. King, queen of diamonds or something.
Yeah.
King, queen of diamonds because there is a backdoor. Because he has the backdoor. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to see if I can get in the tournament.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you get in our tournament, we can put it on the screen too, right?
Yeah.
Because when my buddy that's helped me learn Omaha, that's what we do. I just send him a StreamYard, and then I hit share screen, and we sit over here on the corner, and then watch the same table. And then it's funny because it's like the phases of knowing poker. Like when we first started, like winning, I'm like, oh, I got this game down. I can do it. And then my second or third session, I realized like I don't know anything about this game. Like it's so much different. Like I just forget for Hold'em. I have like all the percentages just memorized.
Hey, spread.
What's up?
When I was like 16 and 17, I used to go to the Tropicana in Atlantic City and play poker. And I never cared because they never would card me. I looked older, so I would go there and play.
Mm-hmm.
One time I'm playing, and I'm playing with – there was 2 other guys in the hand.
Mm-hmm.
I bet one guy folds, and I feel like the other guy folds as well. Like I couldn't see his – like I could barely see his cards.
Mm-hmm.
And the dealer thought he did as well. And I muck my cards, and he goes, "Oh, I'm still in." Bro, I'm not kidding. The dealer goes, "Are those your 2 cards?" I go, "Yeah." She gives me them, and they're like, it was like a big hand. Like it was like it matched the board. And no one said anything. No one was just like, and we just kept playing. Like to this day, that dealer still works at the Trop, and I remember her every time.
Maybe she just didn't want the deal where, like, if she were to give the pot to you, the floor was going to go over. And
I mean, no one said anything. Like, I couldn't believe the table. No one said anything.
I'm wondering if she's just like, this is the path of least resistance. Like, nobody's going to complain.
Jeff, our 5-2 shot beat the even money favorite.
So the 5-1?
Yeah.
Oh, good. So we're alive. Yeah, it was crazy. I couldn't believe it. To this day, I thought it was one of the craziest things. Hey, Spread, do you play a lot of live poker or no?
No, I haven't played for a while.
Last year I was at a table, and the guy 2 seats away from me has a seizure in the middle of the game.
Oh, wow.
Come on.
So, and at Trop, I swear. And we had to, like, stop the game because, like, there were – like, I don't know if you guys have ever realized, but, like, if you ever had, like, a dire medical emergency at a casino, there is nobody there to help you. They don't have doctors. It takes a while to get in there. Like, and, like, they were just, like, standing there and, like, couldn't do anything. It was – every casino should have a medical professional on hand, like, in the case something would happen. Because – that dude, like, that was fucked up.
That's crazy.
But I guess the dude was saying, like, he was drinking, and I guess the guy's, like, had a history of seizures. It was just like, come on, man. Like,
Did you guys keep playing? I mean, I would think that would.
I mean, eventually we started playing again. Like,
this is a sign I need to go.
and it was
home.
weird because like some random guy just walks in and didn't even know what happened after all this. And he just sits in the guy's seat. I'm like, it's kind of a weird seat to be in, brother.
That's an unlucky seat, man.
Be sure to catch the Orchid. TVC tomorrow. Gulfstream, first post, 11:30 Eastern, 8:30 Pacific.
There's a $50 tournament starting in 52 minutes.
Okay, pair of nines here, spread. Here we go.
Yeah, the tournament, I usually just try and go with that, try and isolate everybody.
900, 1800. Guy raises to 3600. His name's Trump 2020 _ lock.
A pair of nines. I'm in strong.
I mean, I have 38,000. Do I just push?
Yeah, I just push because it's like.
I'm still getting a decent pop back if people fold.
Yeah, you got some fold equity.
I mean, I'd love to beat this guy. Trump 2020 lock. All right, he's the only one in. Is he going to call? I don't think he can call. And he folds. Nice $12,000 pot.
Yeah, there you go. I love those with those mid pocket pairs because those are shit so like hard to navigate post flop.
Yep.
Because
if it comes out King Jack 3, it's like, well, I'm probably losing.
Any Broadway card is going to scare you really because.
Yep.
And the condition here, non-winners of 2 races lifetime, but main races.
Oh, I get there's a $20 tournament that starts in.
I like to do the late registrations because like they're kind of like in on it already. I don't got to play as long.
Yeah.
Yeah, $20 buy-in, and the prize pool is only $300.
There probably hasn't been many people join yet.
Oh, okay.
It probably isn't. It's not. It's a while till it starts.
Yeah, this $50 buy-in.
They tell you the rate right off the bat. Yeah.
What was that, Jay? Or spread?
I'd say usually they tell you the rake off the bat, like on Bovada, it'll say 30 plus 3. So Bovada is basically telling you we're keeping $3 of your entry and 30 of it goes into the pot.
All right, yeah.
Oh man. Wish I would play this hand.
I'm going to play a $25 spin and go.
Fucking ace jack again in the big blind.
I'd probably go pretty hard with that too.
Yeah. See how it goes here. Got some people to act here.
I mean, if there's a lot, the cool thing is that there's a lot of action in front of you. You don't have to though,
The second act bet 6,600. And it's around to me, no callers.
6,600 off what? 1,800? Big blind?
1,000, 2,000. I'm just gonna call.
Oh, so that's not that bad. You got 3 times the big blind. That's
I'm just gonna call and see a flop.
That's cool.
Queen, deuce, queen.
You're probably ahead unless he has a pocket pair.
Yeah, there's no way he's got a. And he bets 25 grand. He's got to be just flexing here, right? I mean, there's no way he has a queen.
Yeah, he could just have ace high like you and figure he might chop.
Yeah, my concern is ace king.
My concern would even be like pocket 4s.
Yeah. I want to play this, but I can't. Wish I could see what he had.
Double D says Biden might not even get the nomination. They're canceling primaries left and right. Jeff's Cuomo future's looking better and better by the day.
Wow, I just hit a big hand on the river and got paid off, spread.
There you go.
Oh, man.
Are you playing right now, Spread?
Yeah. But if
But
you want, well, go ahead, Jeff.
No, I was going to say you mentioned about the Cuomo thing. How would he even get in though? Because doesn't he have to have a certain amount of delegates? How's it even work? Because doesn't Biden have the delegates?
Well, it would go to the convention, and then it would be voting.
That's true.
There we go. So we're gonna play a little sit and go, and we'll watch it.
All right, what am I gonna play for? It's $25 buy-in.
Oh, what is? Yikes!
Wait, what is this?
Yeah, what is this?
It's a spin and go. So sometimes it'll be
What is this on?
Poker Stars.
Really? I've never seen these. I'll have to
go to the sit and go.
Yeah, I'll have to play this sometime. Fold.
Go to the
I'm raised.
Yeah, normally
raise that, Jay.
Raise 5-6 suited.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll raise it, but normally I would just call. Yeah, they have $5 and $10. I got an inside straight draw.
3-ball.
Yeah, I'm gonna represent the 4.
All right.
You're gonna represent the 4. You rage pre-flop. You're representing a 4.
Boom, boom.
I mean,
I got
the
probably good.
Yeah,
you gotta worry about.
Well, he goes all in. What is?
I got the highest pair on the board.
Yeah, but I mean, he could have 7s.
You know the odds of him having 7s with 3 people.
Well, any pair beats you basically. Is Ace King? Wow. Oh, yes, Jay.
Do you know that?
Raise that up.
Yeah, I am. You know that? I was floored by the percentage that you're ahead. Just by having an ace in a heads-up match spread.
I guess I just realized you only have 3 people in this. I keep thinking there's a player at the top.
What is it, Jay? Like 60%?
Oh, this guy goes all in on me, huh? I'm out. I gotta fold.
That was a pretty good hand by that
guy. Yeah, so basically, you know how a normal sit and go, like if you play a $10 sit and go, right? The pot is $20, right? And a $10 3-person sit and go.
See, I never played these 3-person sit and goes. I always played 9-man sit and goes.
Yeah, I've only played at the least 6. I've never played only 2.
Yeah, normally, right. In a normal sit and go, I play 6 people. But with these spins, sometimes it'll be a $10 pot. Sometimes it'll be a $10 pot, and that wheel will spin, and it'll be like you'll play for $150.
That's pretty cool. How do they make?
Wow, you checked? You checked there, Jay?
Yeah, I did. I mean, if he calls me, I'll call because I don't think he has anything. But
I think they're way strong here. Wow, that's rough. That's rough there.
You're fold that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got to raise that one up. Bingo.
I got him.
He might have an ace as well, though.
Yeah, I checked that ace.
If he has an ace, though, you're beat.
You know the odds of him having an ace, though, with 3 heads playing are really bad.
I hear you, though, but he was playing like he had something there.
I would have never got that 90 out of him if I didn't check there.
Jay calls everything. That's a good fold by you. Beautiful fold, Jay. Great work.
We are now heads up.
Yeah, like right now.
Heads up.
Right, I'm gonna check because I want him to come in, but like you're up dramatically when you have an ace heads up. Now this guy is probably gonna have one club and fuck me up.
I'm getting towards the point of going all in here, spread. I got to get something to happen here.
So you don't blind raise every button in heads up, Jay?
Yeah, I would for sure.
I almost raise every time I'm on my position.
Not when I have an 8 and deuce.
Yeah,
Hey,
but you're in the big
spread.
blind here. I'm talking about when you're in the button.
I got top pair spread. 3 guys in the hand. I got to push if somebody bets here.
Yeah, I think you do too. Can we put? Oh, you're not playing on the screen, right?
Yeah, I'm iPadding.
Yeah,
I couldn't put Jeff on the screen anyway because it has to be from the computer where the StreamYard opens.
you can't put that screen on right now.
Wow, this guy bets the pot. What could he have to
Did
be?
you see that, Jay, in the StreamYard?
Fuck it. I'm all in.
Wait, can I what?
Did you see what I put on the StreamYard?
No.
Like, look on the bottom where you add people to the show.
Yeah! Let's fucking go. Double up, Jay. Double up, spread. Let's go. Whee! 74,000 motherfuckers.
Do you see that, Jay? Is it not there for you?
Jay, you got to start pushing this guy around. Raise that
No,
up.
I can't see anything that you're doing other than your screen.
But you can see it, right?
Can I see your screen right now? Yeah, I see you.
But you don't see my poker game?
No.
Oh, okay. All right. That's weird. I thought you could. We'll have to try.
Go all in, Jay. I would have went all in there. You haven't beat. You're going to win this. Yeah, Jay. See, listen to me, Jay.
Well,
Yeah.
he went all in. I had to go all in.
That's a great call. Good work.
Good shit. There's $25.
No, you won $50.
Oh yeah, I won $50. You're right.
Just play like 2 of those an hour and win 2 an hour.
See? Oh, I'll bring up the screen, Jeff, and tell me if you have the same screen
I got
on
pocket
your...
sevens in the small blind spread.
You see the screen right here, Jeff? Do you have that screen? The spin and go screen next to the sit and go?
Yeah, mine looks well. I got to look on my computer. I use on my iPad, so it looks different. But yeah, I'll find it. I just never knew it was even there.
Yeah.
I just always kind of just play these tournaments. So spread, I call the 2,500 with pocket sevens. The big blind raises to 10,000.
I mean, I'd say there's a 40% chance you're ahead, right? I mean,
I'm gonna see a flop. Hope I get a. It comes king 8, so he doesn't have a king. That's likely.
It blows that like
that's a good board for a pocket pair.
And then he goes. Then he goes all in for 40K. Like, does he have ace king here? Like, that's sick. I mean, I probably have the best hand here. I mean,
what do you have?
I had pocket sevens.
And what did the flop come?
King 8. In a two-person hand.
Oh man. If he doesn't have that king, you probably got him beat.
He could have jacks though, tens.
Yeah, I'm saying the way he's shoving, it seems like he has a pocket pair. So does he
Yeah.
have pocket five or does he have?
Well,
pocket
I mean,
10?
how does he play, Jeff? Is he playing loose or tight?
Oh, hold on. I got queen four, a 4-person pot. Flop comes queen 9-4, 2 diamonds. This is going to be a big hand. I'm betting this big. I'm not seeing anyone not letting anyone see that turn card without paying for it. All right, pot's 12,500. I'm betting 10 G's.
Wow. You could triple up here, bro.
Nah, everybody folded. They don't want none.
Yeah, that's the balance that I struggle with sometimes. Like not scaring people off and still trying to get somebody
See,
in.
but at this point, I'm just looking to grab chips. I mean, every pot's got, 9,000-10,000 in it.
What are your blinds up to? How many big blinds you got left?
1,250, 2,500.
And what are you sitting at?
79,813.
Oh, you're good.
I'm way above the chip average, and there's not many people left.
What does first place pay?
First place pays 1,800.
Oh, that'd be a nice fucking hit.
Yeah, that's not bad for $10, right?
I mean, I've only been playing for 2 hours.
Yeah, Double D says the guy could have had tens or jacks. Yeah, it's impossible to gauge unless you know the habit of the person you're playing.
Well, the guy's been playing pretty conservative, so I mean, I don't know. He could have had ace king there, and it just got a great flop.
Yeah.
Seems like the guy's only playing premium shit.
You tend to be like super conservative in the beginning, looking to double up, or do you get like a little reckless and try to either double up quick or like whatever happens?
No, I play pretty reckless all the time. Wow, that was a big pot there. I mean, I look for my spots, but I mean, early on, I try to get chips.
I went with Chitter Chatter as my best bet. 3-1 in the morning.
Chitter Chatter was Jose's lock of the night.
How much is he?
That 6 horse. He was 3-1 morning line, and he's getting bet. He's 6-5 co-favorite.
That daily double is going to be bullshit.
I'll tell you right now what it's going to pay.
Peanuts, $30 probably.
$30 is good, bro.
No, I mean you're going to make $30.
Oh, okay.
On a $20 bet, you're going to make $10 probably.
$1 daily doubles paying almost $10.
No way.
Yeah.
So I'm going to make 200. There's no way. If I bet $20, make 200.
No, $20. We'll make about 100. I bet the same exact thing. $20 daily double.
So how's
$20? Because it's for every dollar that you every dollar
10.
that you.
So that would be 20 times.
Yeah. $2 daily
way.
double. Yeah, 100%. $2 daily doubles paying $18.60. So we'll get about 190. What? We'll get 190.
What? Really?
Yeah.
No way.
Well, the horse that won went off at 3-1 in the first race.
And the other horse is 6-5.
Yeah.
If that's true, like that has to be wrong, like a glitch or something.
A will pay on TVG is definitely not wrong. Yeah, it's paying $9.30. The other daily doubles, bro, $66.80 for $1, $29.40, $40.
Why am I not playing more daily doubles?
Well, all it is, it's an exacta. That's all it is.
Right, but it's like that seems like way off. Like,
yeah. The 3 is also 6-5. Keep in mind, and that's paying $11.20 for $1.
Wait, so we have the 6. Okay, the daily double for $1 pays $9.30. Wow, so you make about 180. That's crazy.
Yeah, we'll get about 190, and then I'll be alive in the pick 4. and I think I have like 3 and 5 horses.
What's the deal with that 3 horse? 6 to 5 too.
Yeah, but he was the morning line favorite.
That's a 4.5 furlong race though. So it's little.
Yeah, the first half of the card usually at Los Al is like 4 to 5 furlongs.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking of Remington Park. It was 450 yards. My fault.
Yeah, well, that'll be the second half of the card is all quarter sprints.
Jay, these are $7,000 claiming.
Oh, they're dead pigs. Me and you can go buy one of these horses tonight. we can go buy one of these. If we had like a garage, an empty garage, we can go buy one of these horses.
Have you ever seen Entourage?
Yeah.
Remember when they go to the Santa Anita, they buy the horse?
Yeah.
Johnny buys the horse.
We can go 3,500 each, and we can have a horse running at Los Al in about 3 weeks.
I'd rather kill myself. That costs so much money to like house it. And stuff.
Know. It's crazy, bro.
Well, I used to have horses. Like I told you, my dad had 2 horses, and
my father had a horse that won an elimination in the Meadowlands Pace.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it lost in the Meadowlands Pace.
And I remember my dad, he used to treat those horses better than he treated us.
I know, but the prices, bro. But you know what? It was the horse that my dad had. It was a $60,000 claimer that him and one other guy owned together. I mean, think about this. If we bought a $5,000 claimer, right? It would almost cost half of that to house it and train it.
Yeah. You know what Amish do with horses, right? When they're no good?
What do they do?
Shoot them.
Do they really?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're scumbags with animals, man. They work them to death.
All right, they're walking into the gate.
I'm actually very excited for this race.
Are you watching it?
No. That fucking guy at the track better be right.
Yeah, his lock of the night. Anybody that starts with lock, it just makes me disgusted.
He said that, actually?
Yeah, well, he makes one pick on every Los Al card called the lock of the night.
Great. It's definitely not what it knows.
Yeah, no chance.
The 3 is definitely going to win.
Yeah, 3-6, 100%. The 3's even money now.
No, the 5 will win.
Jay, what time did you guys go on for live line for the football season usually?
Live line for the football season?
Like, did you go on an hour before the game start?
We used to go. Well, I had to do that. The hour before with Don.
Line. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
so
during that hour,
start at 1 o'clock.
During that hour, they would do like a lock of the week, but it wasn't against the spread. It was just to win straight up. And Michael Irvin just picked against Miami every week. It was like winning the competition just by fading Miami every week. It was pretty funny.
I wouldn't mind hitting this, Jay, because like this will pay for 2 Gulfstream pick 4s tomorrow.
I know, bro. I was just thinking the same exact thing.
Like I could bet a good like 2 pick 5s for like 90 apiece.
The 3 wins it right in our ass.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, the 6 ran dead last. Lock of the night.
Great work on that lock of the night.
Great work.
What a jerk off.
Great work.
And I'm sure they're going right to commercial, so he doesn't have to talk about it.
Jose, great work.
Fucking clown. When I heard that, I knew it was a dead loser.
Yeah, of course you did.
Fucking loser.
Oh, fuck.
Not only does it not win, but it finishes last.
Dead last, bro.
That's ridiculous.
Just a straight pig.
What a clown. Lock of the night. That's why he's doing Los Alamitos on a Friday night.
Yep.
Shithead.
Is Insensata getting a rail run. Royal Celebration got to the front by a length or so. 2 Hanger, then Insensata, Condor and Surrey Thunder Lake. But Royal Celebration's going to break through today. Royal Celebration by a half length to Hanger. And Insensata
quite a top prospect. Then came Condor when its race in patches. Purple seemed to drop down, and Sausage was always towards the rear. Royal Celebration gets there today. Sam Clifton and Ron Quinton.
What a fucking dead pig. As soon as I saw them bet that horse down to even money, I knew we were in trouble.
A6 of hearts. I feel like this is my opportunity. Alright, fucking Christ.
Sonic's Den, that pick 4 started already, bud. It just lost in the second leg. Is there no? I mean, they all go in a straight line, so there really is no bad post position. All the gates open at the same time. They race in a straight line.
What can I do for you? Here's my prescription, and I have a coupon from GoodRx. Nice price.
Stop paying too much for your prescriptions.
I'll be right back, guys.
How many more spots you got to beat in that tournament? How many people left?
I'm not sure, like 70 or so. It doesn't tell you. It gives you like a. It's kind of weird how it doesn't tell you, but you just kind of have to think about it and guess.
Give you a lump sum of cash now, and since this isn't personal loan, there's no credit check. What would you do with more cash? Buy a car, get an apartment, go to school? After all, it's your money. Use it when you need it. Call now, and you'll also get $25 for receiving a quote. Call 877-CASH-NOW for your free Cash Now quote. That's 877-CASH-NOW. Call now. Thanks, J.T. Wentworth. Results of the within hours.
Sean Hannity's got Dr. Oz, of all people, to have on to talk about the coronavirus.
I actually don't mind him, to be honest. I think he's decent. Why don't people like him, I wonder?
I don't know. I mean, he like hosts a talk show.
I know Sanjay Gupta is always so fucking negative all the time.
Oh, Sanjay, yeah. I don't know why, but he comes across more credible.
Ace 9 of spades, Brad. I'm going all in.
There you go.
53,123. I have a lot of chips. I don't know why I'm doing this, but I'm doing it. Oh no, I get an insta call. He's got king, queen. Oh, and I hit trips on the fucking flop. Yes. Get in, blood. Yes, fam. Come on, blood. Woo, Jay Bird. Look at this.
You're such an idiot, bro.
Look at this.
Get that in you, bro.
Down at the bottom there, boys.
There you go. I wonder how many people know it's you.
I haven't heard any. I mean, you can chat on here, and I haven't seen any.
You know what I'm saying? Because like you do have a pretty big name in the gambling community, right? Like, I mean,
yeah, I've never heard anyone say anything. Like, there's a chat here, and like no one's ever said anything. But
yeah, that's funny. I can just imagine these guys like, I'm playing against Nadu right now.
I hope I do. I would love to see someone in here. Damn, I'm at the big bopper table, man. You got guys in here with 300,000, 250,000.
Yeah, you got work to do.
Well, we got a big hand developing here. Oh my God. Whoa. Whoa. That was huge. That was a big hand. Holy shit.
Diego wants you to play another spin and go, Jay.
Yeah, I will.
Joe Lenardi continues to feel it necessary to update us on his play like March Madness tournament where he's like doing it for fun. And it's like I'm seeing all this and I'm like, what are you doing, man? Why are you doing it?
Yeah, I see a lot of them doing that, right? All the little 2K tournaments.
So depressing.
The one that you posted today, though, what that wasn't a video game, was it?
Not.
You posted a picture of a Philly game where they just were playing.
Oh yeah, it was like a month ago. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, because the way you captioned it, I thought like, is he talking about a video game? Because I see that like there's a ton of people betting these 2K streams.
No, I just it was on Comcast Sportsnet around here.
Yeah. Did you see that we had the first case of match fixing in esports?
No, I did not.
Yeah, some guy got caught throwing the matches, one of the esports matches.
Wow.
I mean, I guess it makes sense, right? I mean, someone comes up,
you gotta be a fucking straight loser to be fixing esports matches.
Well, it's in Asia. I'm pretty sure it's the
Shit,
Asian
if I had
mafia.
I would try if I had the chance.
I'm pretty sure it's the Asian mafia doing it.
I mean, money's money. Bet on whatever, man. You know.
Yeah.
The Yakuza?
Well, I don't know. It's South Korea. I don't know like who their mafia is.
I don't know where the fucking I don't know which country over there.
Yakuza is the Japanese one, and the you would know, right, Jeff? And the Triad is the Chinese mafia.
Yeah, Triads are Chinese.
Yeah, and Yakuza is Japanese, and Yakuza has all the cool tattoos.
The Korean mafia is like Kakam Pai or something like that.
Yeah, I'll bet you that's who did it because the kid was in South Korea.
$1 million spin and go for a while, Diego? Really? They don't even give me the option to play in a spin and go higher.
Could you imagine if you got a 3-person and it was $1 million sit and go?
I can't believe it.
That was winner take all.
Hard.
God, I'd be sick.
But they don't even give me the option to play in a spin and go higher than $25.
Yeah, but what are the prize possibilities?
I think it's up to 500 times your whatever you buy in at. Oh my God, he's alive. Hold on, let me call the cops and let them know you're alive. Hold on.
Red cap.
I found him.
Kid.
Yeah.
There's
No,
nothing
he's
to talk
alive.
about.
Surprised he
found-
actually joined.
I ain't got no
Red
reason to
hat
be on this
kid.
camera.
Red hat
This
kid.
fucking kid. Where have you been all my life, bro?
Playing Call of Duty because there's no sports.
Well, why don't you come up for air and hang out with us sometimes?
I mean, would.
Nothing to talk about.
Yeah, there's not a time. I'm just going to sit here.
You
I
just
can't-
sit there.
I can't yell at the other people in the game and call them names when I'm on screen.
You could do whatever you want. Just, no racial slurs. That's all.
Fly high, lesbian seagull.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Remember that?
He loves to poke the bear, this kid.
Wow. Yo, Jay, or Spread, remember when I said we had some big boppers at this table?
Yeah.
There's a guy, when I just doubled up, he had 260,000. He just went out in like 3 hands. Horrible.
Yeah, I mean that can happen.
I mean, this guy just is getting felted every way possible.
Spread, were you talking about that Fortnite game they fixed where
Yeah.
they didn't really like cheat? I mean, they did cheat, but I guess there was like a stipulation in that game where like if you didn't shoot anybody or do damage to other players at the end of the round, you took damage if you were at the bottom of that list. And they were sitting somewhere on the map where like you could go in the water and it would regenerate your health. And they would shoot those guys, and they would kind of like rotate in a circle. And then that guy would stand in the water and regain his health and then shoot the other guy. And then the other guy would come around and stand in the water. So those two are never at the bottom of that list.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know. I just saw that like he's the first case of match fixing in esports. It was in my little gambling Twitter.
It was bound to happen.
So what's been going on? You're still working, aren't you?
Yeah, they told us my job isn't shutting down. They gave us all like little sheets. So if we get pulled over, show them the sheet. But the way my shift is set up, like the cops, like I think they said the shutdown order comes in at like 8 p.m. I go in at 7 p.m. So I'll be at work by the time like they start giving people shit. And they say they stop giving people shit at 6 a.m. I don't leave till 7 a.m.
So what's it like as far as the environment there? Is it different? Like, are people acting different, or is it just?
I mean, people are retarded.
But I mean, is that different?
Yeah. I mean, not really, to be honest with you.
I mean, I worked in a warehouse. I mean, that was pretty standard, you know. Like you want to hear the worst sports take? Go to a warehouse.
Yeah. He ain't lying about that one.
Yeah. Like they break down every NBA game just who has the better star player.
They'll be going off of like stuff from like 4 years ago.
Yeah.
So Jay, remember when we had that conversation a couple months back about Brady leaving the Patriots and everyone in the chat called us a retard?
Yeah.
We were right.
Man, I didn't think he was leaving.
Once D-Hop was traded and there was no New England talk, and then Diggs got moved to Buffalo, you should have seen it. Everyone should have seen it coming because there was no other receivers for him to pick up in New England. He wasn't going to go back at it with the same weapons he had.
Can you think of a worse trade than that D-Hop trade?
No.
I mean, that's just ridiculous, huh?
That's Bill O'Brien.
That's
the Penn State guru.
Yeah, I'm literally holding out until
he didn't even want.
I wouldn't even show up.
He didn't even want traded.
What's that?
They traded him because they had no draft picks.
Yeah, would they get a second?
Yeah, and a David Johnson who's washed.
For a top 5 receiver? I mean, that's just ridiculous.
I would even consider him top 3. Him, Michael Thomas.
Julio?
Yeah, probably Julio.
Spread, we got a big pot developing here.
Uh-oh.
That I'm involved in.
How's the hand looking?
I got ace king. I raised to 12,000. I'm in a tournament, Tyler. I'm deep in it right now. I got one caller. Flop comes king, jack, queen. 34K in the pot. I mean, if this guy goes all in, I don't know what I'm going to do here.
That division's gonna, I think, is that NFC South. I think it's gonna be a little tougher than people think. Everyone's already given it to the Saints. I don't see Breeze's arm holding up. It looked like shit at the end of last year.
Who do you like in there?
Everyone's gonna be on Tampa Bay. I'm interested to see what Matt Rule and Joe Brady do with Bridgewater and those receivers in McCaffrey.
I don't think Bridgewater's going to look that good. I was never that big on Bridgewater. I kind of considered him to be lucky to be able to throw to Mr. Thomas every game.
I think they can rebuild that offense, though, to where those fast receivers with Curtis Samuel, they picked up Robbie Anderson. They already had DJ Moore.
They probably drafted a receiver. We were talking about that too, right?
They might, depending on where everyone falls.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys can't see me anymore because I'm playing, huh?
No, yeah.
You can see now. You can see the screen. That's all that matters.
You can see the cool hat.
We can see your mic, so we know you're there.
You could see my mic?
like up in the left-hand corner.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like that logo's covering the rest of your face, but your mic's still there.
You gonna raise that pocket pair there, Jay?
Yeah, I raised 120.
Yeah.
I hate deuces though, man.
I know. I just had them and I had to fold them too.
I fucking hate them.
I tried to limp in, it got raised. Another one called it, and then so I jumped in on $4 on the $1 blinds, and then it's just dumb. I mean, unless you hit a set, you just check fold. So
in this mock draft, I'm looking at now spread. It's got Carolina taking that Isaiah Simmons out of Clemson, probably just to replace Luke Kuechly.
Dude, is he gonna be awesome or what?
He's gonna be a beast.
Yeah.
Then they got the 3 receivers going right in a straight line. The Jets taking CeeDee Lamb, Jerry Jeudy to the Raiders, and then Ruggs to San Fran.
That seems about right, though. Although out here in Raiders country, there's a lot of rumors that the Gruden's going to go with Ruggs, that they think he's going to be like our Tyreek Hill or whatever.
I could see him doing that.
Yeah.
I still think Judy's by far the best receiver in this class.
You think so?
I think so.
I think it's Ruggs just because of that video I tweeted you guys out about him dunking on everybody.
Just the route running, the size, I'm taking Judy every time over the end.
Did you know what? It's Amari Cooper. They got it. They got me not hype on Alabama receivers. Watching Cooper come out, I'm like,
yeah, but he's played good the last 2 years since he's got out of Raider country.
Yeah, but is he really that good? I mean,
no, I see what you're saying. He's definitely not like all that. But
like, I don't know. He's kind of a diva. He gets hurt a lot. Like, I wouldn't have given him that contract. I thought that we got, for all the dumb things that Gruden gets crap for, I thought getting the first round for Cooper was huge.
But then you look, do you think Diggs is better than him?
Stephon Diggs? Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Do you?
I'd say it's close.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think he's like that much better. Like if they're
and
like
you see the haul they got for Diggs.
Yeah, how did they not get anything for Hopkins? I mean, like, you got to be kidding me.
Because Houston
is so
Houston initiated that trade. They wanted Hopkins gone. They called Arizona and said, "We'll give you Hopkins for this and this." And Arizona probably went, "Well, all right." To where Minnesota was like, Diggs wanted out. Everyone knew Diggs wanted out. Buffalo probably called Minnesota and said, "We'll give you this for Diggs." And they said, "No, we want this." Buffalo's in a tough spot. They need a receiver. And they just gave it all up. Kind of similar to how when the Clippers gave up all that shit for Paul George. They're looking at it. They're right there. We get another receiver. We could be like,
Buffalo really right there?
They think they're right there, but they're not. They're not going anywhere with Josh Allen.
I mean, who's got that much better at accuracy at this point in their career, you know?
And the AFC, as of right now, one team race.
No, you got to put the Ravens in there.
I still say it's just Kansas City.
Hey, you don't think the Ravens can compete? You don't think Jackson will improve?
I think they can compete. I got to see playoff competition. He's looked like shit in both playoff games he's played in.
Yeah.
Till he shows me he can play in the playoffs, not a threat. I would consider us more of a threat than him with a healthy Ben back.
Yeah, but we talked about this when Twatty was on the other night. I mean, like, I don't think Ben's coming back from that injury.
Supposedly he says he's throwing the best since he's been in the last 5 or 6 years.
That's what he said?
Yeah, he said he's feeling healthy. Yeah. They said he's the first time coming into a season. He's basically how they're saying Cam is coming into a season the first time healthy since his MVP season. They're kind of doing the same thing with Ben. They're saying he's not coming in with any injuries. This is going to be his first year coming in fully healthy. His shoulder doesn't hurt. Elbow's fine. No ankle problems. But I still don't trust that offensive coordinator. They were throwing way too many short routes last year. They need to draft a receiver to go next to Juju. And we need a running back because James Conner sucks ass.
Oh my God. Oh.
How do you feel about the Mariota pickup in Vegas?
Love it.
I do too. Everyone's talking about Winston being Ben's backup for a year. I would rather have Mariota.
Really?
Shorter price tag. I think he's a smarter IQ football player. Probably a better backup because to where Mariota's going to go in and play safe with the game, Winston's going to go in there and be like, all right, here's my chance to steal a starting job and just start airing it the fuck out. Well, they tried to blow me up with proximity mine.
And the weird thing is, though, with no practices, no OTAs, all that jazz, I would have really thought Mariota would have had a chance to push Carr, maybe not get the starting job, but really put some pressure on him.
Yeah.
No OTAs with Carr's knowledge of the offense. I mean, now I don't think he's really got a chance.
Carr holds the job until week 4, until he has a fuck up, and then Gruden will yank him.
I'm so over Carr, man. I remember I thought he was so good, and I'm just so over him. I'm like,
I was one of those guys that was saying, like, once this old group of quarterbacks got out the league, he was going to be one of the ones that was, like, the top guy.
Yeah.
And he broke his leg.
He's just terrible. Who would you rather have? Because I know that Jay and I are probably opposite here. Carr or Sam Darnold?
Derek Carr.
Really? See, I think Darnold.
I don't trust a quarterback that sees ghosts. And I always thought Sam Darnold had a pick problem.
Yeah, I'm so not sold on fucking Sam Darnold, man.
I never trusted that quarterback when I seen him at USC, and everyone was talking about him as being the next big thing. And then the next week, you see in his stat line across the bottom of the screen 4 interceptions.
Yeah, that was the bowl game, right? Because I lost big money on that.
I think so. I just know he's had a lot of those games.
Wasn't he terrible in his last bowl game? I mean, I'm just going off memory right now, but.
Do you guys see they opened up game of the year lines for college?
What did they say it again?
You know how they do like the game of the years, like where all the big games, the lines open up early, like Wisconsin, Michigan last year. They opened up all them lines. Week 1, Alabama started as minus 11.5 playing USC. I think it's down to like 13 or 14 already. It's like I want to start prepping for football season, but the other side of me is telling me to wait because I don't want to waste my time and then cancel that fucking shit.
What do you think the chances are?
I think they're a lot higher than people want to accept
That's what Herb Street said today.
I think people don't want to accept it as of right now because it's still so far away, but I think the chances are a lot higher. I'd say like 65% chance that the season gets pushed back, 50% chance it gets canceled.
And you know what's crazy is football is one of those sports where taking time off just kills you.
Yep.
Like I think the NBA, even like Iguodala, like I think his problem is he's old, but you can take some time off and come back and still be effective. It always seems like football players that take time off and try and come back. The only one I remember that was somewhat successful was Ricky Williams.
The thing about if the NBA comes back and jumps right into the playoffs, I doubt the Lakers win it all because they were just starting to turn that corner with how they were playing. They're going to come back and they're not going to be in that same, they're not going to be right there ready to turn that corner. Like LeBron's going to have to knock some rust off. AD's going to have to knock some rust off. Kawhi and them could steal a series in the playoffs easily. And all of a sudden we're talking a Clippers finals instead.
Well, I hope so. Like as a Kings fan, I mean, Lakers are just so annoying and their fan base is so annoying. It's just.
I want to know who the 2 Lakers players were that tested positive. They wouldn't give the names out.
I kind of like the 5 at Los Al to win.
I don't know why Jay's team isn't picking up one of these quarterbacks, Cam Newton or Jameis Winston.
I'm gonna bet 20 win on the 5. See what happens. Get back 90.
You don't think Cam's going to end up in New England, Tyler?
They said they don't want him.
They said that?
Yeah, that they went and got Hoyer too. I think they're going to ride out with Hoyer. Hoyer knows the system. They'll just leave him in there.
This is terrible. I'm going to end up eating crow for saying that I think the Patriots are going to be better than the Bills. If they start Stidham, then yeah, it is the Bills division. Unbelievable. Can't believe they're just punting.
I'm still not sold. I think Hoyer, he might be old.
Well, Stidham, Hoyer's just a backup, right? There's no way they start Hoyer.
Don't be surprised.
He's
Hoyer
terrible.
actually played good in that system.
He's terrible. If they did that, I'll be so disappointed.
Well,
I think if they're still offering Buffalo to win that division at like plus 160, how do you not take them?
If Stidham's the quarterback, you have to. I was just assuming they're going to get Cam, Dalton, or Jameis.
Or they trade up. See, Dalton's the wild card here. Because I think if Belichick's able to smack that ginger around a couple times, I think he could turn him into something.
You don't think he can turn Jameis into something?
I don't think he wants anything to do with Jameis and the interceptions. He just doesn't want that erratic play because he's going to be telling that kid to do something, and then all of a sudden he's going to throw a pick six, and he's just going to get frustrated every time.
All right, they come around the final turn. The 5's up by 1. Come on, down the stretch, 5, you pig. Have something down the stretch, you mutt. Have something down the stretch. That a boy. We'll take that at 7-2. We'll take that. That's a sticky icky. Oh, he went off at 4-1, boys. That's 100 in our pocket. Ba 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 boom.
What, they could change the odds on you when it comes to horse racing? Is that what you were saying? Like you bet it at something else and it changed to 4-1?
Oh yeah, T. Well, if you bet it with a sports book, right? Whatever price that you lock it in at on the offshore is what they'll pay you at. But if you bet it like on a TVG or Twin Spires, like a race book that's strictly for horse betting, it goes off the tote board. So you can bet a horse that's like 3-1 with like 2 minutes till post, where he'll pay $8 if he wins. That you'll win $6 and get your $2 back, right? Uh-huh. And then like when he goes off, he could be 9-5, and instead of paying $8, he pays $5.80.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah, it sucks, but I mean, man, I should have threw more than $20 on him. Huh? Fuck me. Fuck me running. Hook him. Did you bet him with me, bro? Anybody? Yeah, I said double D. I said I kind of like the 5 at Los Al, and then I said fuck it. I'll bet him. I'll throw 20 on him. Like 3 minutes ago, bro. We're up $50 on the card now. Let's go, Kevin Taylor, my fucking guy. Let's go.
FanDuel sent me a little pop-up notification on my phone earlier today.
That's
like,
it. Please,
ping pong.
please put your money back. Please give us your money back.
I left my money sitting in there because I figured eventually I'm gonna have to use it again.
Oh, bro, I withdrew like $26K from.
I mean, if I need it, I'll yank it out, but I'll leave it there if I don't need it. You know what I mean? Because then I just got to go through the hassle of putting it back in. To when sports comes back, I could just be like, "Oh,
I know, but You know why? Because I wanted to get into the crypto market in the short term until we get racing back. I mean, sports back.
Well,
I'll tell you,
NASCAR will probably be one of the first sports to come back, right?
I'm hoping, and I'm hoping the UFC resumes. Like, if they really do have UFC 249, I'm hoping that they just resume it.
Can't wait for the day where everything's resumed and it's going to be like, oh, this was a bad dream.
Yeah, well, they're saying that they canceled all NASCAR until the first week of May, Martinsville. So we're going to have to get through April with no racing. That sucks. I had to go. Oh my God, Tyler, I got to tell you about the sickest 8-spin roulette of my life, bro.
I'm not even sure what that means, but I'll listen. I know what roulette is. I don't know what an 8-spin is.
So we got riveting news, folks.
No.
They found the opinion we all needed on coronavirus.
What was that?
Sister Jean, who was alive during the Spanish flu.
Sister Jean.
She was alive during the Spanish flu. I think about that.
You got up from the chair, Jeff, and I bet a horse at Los Al, and we got 100. I know, bro. I know.
She basically said, that it'll all be over eventually. It's not going to last forever. We just got to keep listening to the people, Typical shit,
Well, we'll be on tomorrow, guys. And I know that Jimmy's going to be on with all the boys tomorrow, but Jeff and I will be on at 1:00 for that fucking Florida Derby day. Try to finally crack through with a fucking good payout in the pick 4 and 5. 4 to 1 shot pays 10-20 to win. We'll take it.
I mean, this tournament is just so close to being over.
I would rather eat glass than bet Cal Expo $3,000 harness claimers.
That's my area, right?
Is it?
Cal Expo? Is it in California?
Yeah.
That's the harness racing near me. Yeah.
Yeah. They literally have pigs running there. Absolute pigs.
Yeah, I've gone like a couple times, but I mean, I had no idea what I was doing. So
I say we bet on it, Jay.
Stop.
Why not?
Stop.
Nothing else to bet on.
Can't.
I might.
I can't bet on Cal. You know why? Because I've bet on Cal Expo so many times, like late night at the Meadowlands, because their card starts at 10 p.m. that I just can't. I just can't.
That's another one. How are they on? But fucking Santa Anita isn't.
You could walk into the Meadowlands right now?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
All right, I'm taking the 5 at Cal Expo.
Are you really?
That's so crazy. That's like
now you're gonna make me bet it because if you win, I'm gonna puke.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the 5. Fuck it.
This fucking kid burns up my money.
The musician.
I am a musician. That's a sign.
Yeah. There he is.
Are you playing Call of Duty right now?
Yeah, it showed me a guy on my UAV. I turned the corner. He wasn't there. I was like, what the fuck?
You gonna make me go out and buy a PS4?
I'm Xbox.
This guy goes all in for 30,000.
Well, I got both. I just don't play my PlayStation.
What would you do here, Spread? Ace 2 of hearts. I got a call, right?
No.
I'm calling. He's got queen deuce. Yes. Holy shit.
Go.
But he hit a flush. Brutal. He flops a flush. That's sick.
You guys want to start our own like Madden simulation betting league?
I would rather be dead.
I'll simulate the games, and you guys can set the lines.
They're doing that. They're doing that over at fucking Bleacher Report, bro.
Yeah, I know. We could just take their fucking idea.
Kevin Taylor says, I'm waiting on a big loud. How about that, Jay Bird? Got a big man.
Yep, exactly.
I can't do it. I'd rather just be sick if you win.
Well, I hope you win since Cal Expo's so close to me.
Pocket deuce is your favorite hand I got.
Oh, I hate them.
I'm due to flop a set here and double up.
Right, you guys might have a nice USC basketball team next year. Because I'm pretty sure they already landed 2 good recruits, and Jalen Green's rumored to go there with them.
Really?
Yeah.
So the USC has going to have a better basketball team than football team? That's awesome.
I'm pretty sure they have the #1 recruit already in that Mobley kid.
Yeah, they do.
They landed another one, and then Jalen Green's the 3rd, supposed, because he's from that area.
Yeah, if they get those 2, that's going to be...
Yeah, they're going to be a good team. Kentucky lost a transfer today, Johnny Hughes saying.
Am I crazy that I kind of like a 16-1 shot at Los Al?
Yeah.
Jay, do I need to remind you how the last 16-1 went for us?
What are you talking about? The McGregor bet?
Yeah, that was a 16-1 odds, and they paid us and they took our money.
I know, bro.
They're putting this dude to the test on my table, right? I raised, he re-raised me, so I went all in. Then he raised the very next hand. Another guy re-raised him. They're putting him to the test. He's probably getting frustrated.
You just got beat by a 14-year-old horse. I didn't even know. I literally didn't even know they still raced at 14.
That's Cal Expo for you.
Shit show
God.
crap. Why did I bet that bullshit?
14.
You guys see Doris Burke tested positive?
Yeah.
My Doris.
That's what made me think that they're not even going to come back this season.
Donovan Mitchell's clear now.
The Donovan and Rudy are clear.
Fucking Rudy.
Oh, really?
Rudy is. They need to send Rudy back to France. He's not allowed in this country anymore. He started all this shit.
Yeah, but you could also make the case that without him, a lot of people would have got more people would have got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they don't stop, I mean, who the hell knows how many people get it?
What did they each say their worst symptoms were?
I don't think any of them had symptoms.
Rudy said he had like a little bit, like lost of taste, right?
I'm about to go all in here. I gotta hold this conversation. I get ace 10 of diamonds spread.
I just want to hear the what is it?
You got to go all
How
in.
about that, Jay Bird? That's what we're waiting for.
Ace 10 isn't even a question.
Yeah, I got two guys. See if they'll call here. I don't think either will.
Especially if you're short stacked.
Oh, I got a caller. King Jack of clubs. Don't do this to me. Yes! How about that, Jaybird? Yeah! Oh, yeah!
Fucking Jeff, man.
How about that, Jaybird?
That assy Jeff.
Whee! King Jack of clubs he called with spread.
That's awesome.
Sick guy. We're so close to the final table, I can feel it. I got the third biggest stack at this table all of a sudden.
How many chips you got? What's the total?
I got 150,000, just to shy of 150,000.
Nice.
Yeah, out here, Tyler, they turned the King. You know how the King's got a new arena? They turned the old arena into a makeshift hospital.
They've turned a bunch of churches around here into like food banks.
It's not real bad in Pennsylvania, right?
Yeah, it's not terrible. There was one lady from my town. She lives like 4 blocks away. She died from it, but she
How old?
in her 30s. But she was also in the state of California like that week.
Did she have any issues?
They said she had health issues too. They also said when they got her to the hospital, the fucking doctor already knew she wasn't going to make it. Like there was something else already going on. Like they took her off the plane and took her straight to the hospital.
Yeah.
I had to go and take my father's car keys today. I was telling Jeff.
Why do you keep trying to go around? See,
Yeah, he's retired, but he works at the gas station for 4 hours on Saturday, 4 hours on Sunday, just to keep busy. And he was going to work. And my mom called me and she's like, I told him that I don't want him going. She's like, I need you to come here and take the fucking car keys.
Yeah. See, it's understandable if like older people to like literally stay in the house, do not come outside.
Oh my God. Guys, hold on one second. So I've wait a second. I got queens in the big blind. The guy right behind me goes all in for 96K. I got
how many other people are in?
There's one other guy in, but he only has 25,000.
Well, you're in. What do you mean, bro? Come on. Pocket queens?
I'm leading. They have ace king. He has ace king. Don't do this to me.
Oh, shit.
Yes! How about that, Jaybird? Yeah! Come on! Look at that,
Bro,
baby.
I could hear that. I could hear that every day.
Look at that.
I could hear that every day.
Look at that,
Hey,
Jaybird.
I was telling him, Tyler, right? Because Jeff's like a pretty well-known member of the gambling community, and obviously a lot of sports bettors moved over to.
I don't even know how you were even questioning going in there, Jeff. You got to go in.
Yeah, but like the guy just snap raised all in. I'm thinking, he might have kings or aces. But
yeah, but even if he does, you're just out of the tournament, right? I mean,
yeah, no, I know.
So now
what
what
did
are
it cost
you
you to enter the tournament?
Huh?
$10.
How much
right?
was the buy-in?
$10. We're only down to like 20 people.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Is the payout only the top guy, or is like the top 10 get paid out?
No, like the top. No, like if you make the final table, you're gonna make a nice little check here. I got 253,765.
I love it.
Ant didn't write me back, Jay. I'm disappointed.
Yeah, fuck him. We got into like a semi-argument last night.
No, I got pocket nine.
Or do we can talk about it later too.
Because he was. Yeah, we'll talk about it later.
I mean, I got two all-ins in front of me. I can't call pocket nines in this.
Running from me.
Yeah, I wouldn't call Pocket Nines there either.
Oh, he had aces. What a fold.
Yeah.
What a fold.
Yeah, because even then it would be like you're probably going up, even if you didn't have aces.
Yeah, it comes across that same thing again. Where like if it's King Jack 4, it's like, what do you do?
Yeah, with two hands, there's probably like most of Broadway covered. So
That was a good fold because the guy had aces. The one guy had aces.
yeah.
You motherfucker.
What are you betting, Cal Expo?
Who, me?
No, Jay.
No. I am going to bet the next race at Los Al, though.
Degenerate.
I got a $15 buy-in that starts in 12 minutes. $2,000 guaranteed. And only 3 spots paid.
Oh man, I've been playing this tournament for 3 hours. I need to win.
If you win the tournament, you get paid $835. If you finish second, you get paid $832. And if you finish third, you get paid $231. But there's a progressive bounty pool where you get paid for every person in the tournament that you knock out.
Yeah,
that's good because it'll be a quick tournament. There's a lot of action there.
Yeah, people would be aggressive in that tournament.
And you could buy re-in up to twice. All right, count me in for the tournament that starts in 11 minutes. Let's go. Why is the 2 13-1 though? I don't understand. The 3 horse is 9-5. He's 2 for 42 lifetime.
I want to be betting him.
That's a terrible winning percentage.
Isn't that terrible? How can he be 9-5? 2 for 42?
It's fixed. He's gonna win.
I think I got to take the 1 here at 6-5. I think I gotta take the 1 here.
You fucking idiots. He's above you.
I got an ace high flush on a paired board. Does it hit? Does it come through? All right. There we go.
So Jay,
Yo.
we were all dreading baseball season, and I don't even think we're gonna get one.
Yeah, now I would beg for it. Imagine.
Yeah. Me and my buddy bet rugby for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, Gerardo, I'm looking at this too, bro. I kind of like the 2, but he's 11-1, bro. Why is he 11-1? I kind of want to bet a 1-2-4, a 1-2 exacta.
Is that where they have to finish in that order?
Well, yes, but or you could box it where it can come either way.
So if you box it, any of those 3 horses, it's just got to come those 3 as the top 3.
Yeah, like if you bet at 1-2 exacta straight, it's got to come out 1-2. If you box it, it could come out 1-2 or 2-1. Same thing with if you box 3 horses, they could come out in any order.
I gotcha.
Oh wow. Huh.
I think I like the 4 to run third. I'm gonna bet. Yeah, I like the 1, 2, and the 4 kind of too, Gerardo. But I think I'm gonna put the 1 on top. And actually, the 1's getting to a price where I just might bet him 9 to 5 pays almost $6. Just might throw 20. Try to pick up 40.
We'll find out. 4's on for fast pace in the 6. Trying to reclaim forward glory. Let's look ahead of the sequence to the 5th race as the big 4 of the late Brian takes a second start.
1, 2 is paying $82. Holy shit.
Don't forget about the Greek dance, Dakota dance in that next race. Let's say 2 horses are not straight races. And when you have a chance to bump it, that makes me worried. Look, I do think that the 6 is the horse to beat in that next race, but a horse like the 3
Kevin Taylor says we need a new graphic. Instead of put it on the board, it should say, "How about that, Jay Bird?"
Cartel, and you look at a horse in the 5 in race 6, who's coming off of, by my estimate,
Tyler, are you still playing Call of Duty, or are you like texting all the young girls that love you?
No, I was just checking my phone real quick. I was waiting for my game to load.
Why the fuck aren't barbers essential service?
Yeah,
Tell me about it. Look at my fucking head.
Let me see. Hold on. Do it again. I had the my poker game above the screen. That's not that bad. You're
It's
young,
not that
man.
bad. It's not
You got
that bad
a lot of
because
hair.
I put a hat on and knocked it to the side. If not, it'd be standing about yay high.
Enjoy it while you have it, dude. My forehead just keeps getting bigger every year, dude. It's like the glaciers, like just slowly melting.
Yeah, I boxed the 1, 2, and the 1, 4. That's what I did. The one down to even money. Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
Gerardo, maybe we can get lucky, bro. Maybe we can get that 2 on top at 10 to 1. Wouldn't that be something?
I want to like purchase a flashbang off the dark web and just fucking flashbang myself and see if it's as bad as Call of Duty makes it out to be.
And then I tied them together.
I want to see, like, I want to flashbang myself in real life and see if it's as bad as this game makes it out to be.
What is that?
A fucking one of the grenades where you throw it and it just like blinds you. You can't see. In Call of Duty, the whole fucking screen turns white and you can't see dick for like 2 minutes.
Have you ever played Battlefront, Tyler?
Yeah.
Are you good at it?
Not really.
I like playing this.
I'm not good at any of these fucking shooting games. All these little 12-year-olds have fucking
I know
muscle reactions like they're crackheads.
I go to my girl's kid's house and her son's over there just like
they put like their nose on the TV and they just fucking maul everyone.
Oh yeah, and it's like they get so into it, we're just playing it, he's sitting there like, oh yeah, I just got the golden gun. And
see, me and my buddies, we just picked the most outrageous classes to where like we know we're gonna piss people off, and we will literally just hunt them down and just like listen to them yell at us in the game chat.
Do you on the Battlefront, did you ever play the space battles? I was good at those. I suck at the running around though and fighting.
Like this, excuse me. This map they have me playing right now is just, it's the smallest map in Call of Duty history. You can see the other guys spawn as the game starts. So it's just chaos the moment the game starts. There's just people everywhere.
Yeah.
Came out 164.
going to be a great exacta as runs back. There's clears off the field very hard. First runner on the field.
Wow, that didn't take long.
14 registered rides going into tonight, but they just clear off, and the speed did not develop with the 3. That was a disappointment of the race.
You know what I don't get? They took away our sports and they didn't give us fans, but they're still doing WWE with no fans, which has got to be the most cringe thing I've ever seen.
Did you see that? That's like a big issue, though.
You see how funny it is though when they're in the ring and like somebody comes out and like
usually
usually the crowd pop like makes it the good thing, and then like it's just
out of all the entertainments, right? I mean, that wrestling is the most fan dependent one. Did you see the Stone Cold one where he's like, "Let me get a hell yeah,"
and it's just
it just got empty seats, and he's like, "Oh yeah,"
it's like, "Oh yeah, there's no one here."
For example,
yeah, because I've been bored, so I've been listening to a lot of those old interviews, like where they, the older guys, you know, that rolled around in the 70s and 80s before WWF, where they're like have those crazy road stories where they go from town to town.
Yeah,
and they talk about how basically the crowd decides the match, even the length of the match. You know.
Did you look at Vice did the Chris Benoit interview?
No, yeah. So I wanted to start watching those, and I was pissed because I heard a podcast because Chris Jericho has a podcast, so I listened to his little episode because he had the creators of that series on. So I'm like, oh, cool! Like that kind of got me amped up to watch the series. And then I Google it, like, so how do I watch this? And they say Hulu, but it's Hulu Live. It's not like the Hulu that I have.
Oh, it's the Hulu TV. They're trying to make you buy that.
Yeah, so I'll probably just watch it on YouTube, which is annoying.
That's what I did. I just watched it on YouTube. They have it.
Will. I just wanted to watch it on my big TV, you know.
Well, you got a smart TV?
Yeah, I hate watching YouTube on my TV. I don't know why.
Oh, I was about to say you can just cast it up there and just screen mirror it.
Yeah, I'll probably.
Yeah, they split it into 2 parts on YouTube. It's 44 minutes each.
I think Netflix and Prime just got me so spoiled. Like any commercials, I'm like, this is ridiculous.
Jeff, when the tournament starts, does the window just pop up?
Huh?
You might have to click on the thing.
All right, here we go.
More ways to win. With Betfair, I can lock my odds, and I can bet during the race. You've got to try this out. Smart, the new lucky. Claim your $200 welcome bonus. Bet now at betfair.com.
Oh shit.
Welcome back here to the home studio edition. Just all run back to the great story. And of course, when we close out the early big apple prices coming your way. On Twitter, I put out a question. We've already had nearly 50 responses. So you're going to read through this as we go. But asking who are some of your favorite sports night horses. Right, that was an interesting match. We had 2 undefeated horses who on basically everybody's derby list. They were 1-2. Right? You had Nightless, and you had Mulvaney. And they squared up. They squared it up. Was because that year.
What's good, Dale? How are you, pal?
Right? And it kind of gave the incentive to the juvenile champion to come cross country for them to win. They won the race very easily. Like Nightless put in a little bit around the curve. Mulvaney was turned away pretty readily. Had a couple of years with Holy Bowl. You go back to the mid-90s, boy, you could really leave a Laker channel.
Oh, it shows you the position you're in the tournament, right in the corner.
Like what place you're in?
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to put it on the screen for us? And we can help you out.
I don't need your help, bitch.
Okay.
All right, this might be my swan song here.
No, I'll put it on the screen. Hang on.
I got 161K left. I'll see a flop, I guess. Get anything.
Unfortunately for him, 4.5 pro really his best game. He'll need a total pace meltdown to be a basket to win, but do the best.
Here we got it on load.
Early pick 275. It's right there in the wheelhouse where he likes to put out some good numbers. You might have been able to have that one. We saw the favorite to win in race 2. So a couple favorites, and still a big pool for nearly $300. Barry Harvey with that victory from the rail. Good to see him back and riding for Top Connection, trainer and owner for Run Factor. I've won multiple titles there at both Almeida. All right, we're down straight away from now on. This was a fun race with a couple of horses coming out of the maiden stakes, including Just Pinky with Juan Leon, who just a few months ago took the race of his life, where he got the score $2 million for John Cooper, for Cartel Jeff Roberts. And what's interesting about this thing is that the 6 hazards were very sharp, except for the last time, where the one went inward when the horse had the race.
Pocket 4s. It's just like the worst thing you ever want to see.
Early in the tournament, they're pretty easy to play, though, right? Because you just get in for as cheap as possible, and then set mine, you know.
True that.
Spreader, are your dispensaries still open out there?
I mean, I don't know. I'm assuming they are.
I didn't know if they were deemed essential or not.
Oh yeah, they were deemed essential.
Nice try.
Do you call 150 with pocket 4s when the Ace King 10 is showing? No, right?
No.
Because I mean the odds.
I almost don't call anything unless I hit the set.
The odds of you getting a 4 and it comes 10 again, so somebody's got trip 10s. My current position is 3rd of 55.
That's not bad.
But I mean, the tournament just started.
The new Copperfit compression gloves with short grip technology. Relief from painful muscle and joint soreness. Guaranteed for your money back. Call 1-800-298-9363. Or on the web at
How are the ponies going today, Dale? Well, we hit a $400 pick 4, and I hit an exacta that was like for 350, but I'm probably only up about 250 on the day.
We are back in Sacramento. Cal Expo. If you're on the way up that third race, again, I'm loving that 14-year-old who has already recorded 5 wins this year. Best green seeker. It's going to be my horse tonight, unless somebody really does.
3 days after Michigan allowed sports betting for the first time ever, all sports shut down. The pony scare the living hell out of you. Yeah, man, you really could get crushed. You really could get crushed betting horses. But if you do what Jeff and I do with if you spend like $60 on a pick 4, you get to the last leg, you're good for 4 races of entertainment. If you bet a pick 5, like for around $100 ticket, you know what I mean? Like, so you don't get killed. Yeah, we've been grinding it out on poker. I'm in a tournament right now. Jeff's in a tournament. Spread.
I'm boring. I'm playing cash games.
I'm playing Call of Duty.
And the young buck is doing the damn thing, playing Call of Duty right now.
Red hat kid. You probably win the Call of Duty game if you put the yellow hat on.
King 10 suited. I'm in the big blind. Somebody that's 160.
I wouldn't get involved with that. I just let it go. You're early, right? I mean, you can see a million hands, right? I don't really like King 10 that much.
You're letting King 10 suited go when somebody bets 160 and I'm sitting on 6,000 in chips?
Put it on the screen. Let me see it.
I gotta call that.
All right.
All right, guys, I'm about to go all in.
Oh, look out.
King nine of diamonds. He has ace queen. And the king comes. Yes! How about that, Jay Bird? Yeah!
This fucking kid.
I love it.
What were you? You were just up against aces?
Ace king. I had king nine. A king comes.
Pretty much tailor-made for Gulf Stream Park with the speed on the Barbaro, one thing I heard about Barbaro races, let's not forget the disparity that we can have because Barbaro beat Shark Humor by only that. Right? He had to try really hard to get that Shark Humor. And then that next race wins by a record margin of 36+ lanes. So it goes to show you that sometimes you can work harder in your final race into the Derby.
The flop comes ace 8-7. I'm sitting on ace 9. I'm the first to act. Somebody raises me 2,800. Jesus Christ.
2-1 towards the inside. The best big time MV. Gonna be second in line. That's what, right? Out of an April left. We're gonna show you as many of these courses as you can. Keep in mind we're getting close to the post for Cal Expo. Race 4. There's a look at the favorite. Let me show you the favorite here. So this one quite grand off that long way out. But back to the live racing. Here is the 4th Cal Expo. Gary Savell on the call.
Cal Expo 4th race. You get involved?
Bet on the 14-year-old. He's got experience.
That is so funny.
Single file gapped out as they race into the first turn. Who has love and when he's went in charge violation.
I don't know how people could play like 12 tournaments at one time.
You're just like so tight. It's ridiculous.
Can you do that?
I couldn't do it on tournaments because, well, I mean, I guess if it was like a big tournament, but once it gets down to like 6-handed or less, like you have to play too many hands. You can't just, you know.
I played 6 tables one time, but it was just
like on cash games I can do it, but it's just because I'm just playing like so robotic, you know. I'm just fold everything, and then I'm like premium hand. Okay, play that, you know.
And it's Lincoln from Braxton going to lane. Good Love is right behind that leader in second. Racing third on the outside, U.S. General WA Man. Locked in along the pylons is Jeep Saratoga being set up 3 wide. Fly away by Jake Cutting. 3/4 on the board, 125 and 3. Top of the stretch. They turn for home. And Lincoln looking to hold on, but from the pocket, here comes Who Dat Love to his outside. Fly away on the grandstand side. Who Dat Love on the inside. Lincoln the outside. It's Fly Away. Who Dat Love now coming back. Fly away on the outside. Trying to get to him, but it's Who Dat Love in full command. Finishing second, Fly Away on the inside. Lincoln third. Chief Saratoga fourth. 154 and 2.
Who Dat Love, the 11-year-old, won 3 of the last 4. Woody Svensson was your winning driver. When this horse wins, he leaves little doubt. His last 3 winning marks have been all by at least 2 full confident lanes at the wire. Let's get to Los Alamitos.
You have to be so disciplined, man, when you're playing poker. It's crazy.
Yeah, it can get to be a grind when you're card dead.
You know why? Because it's like you're sitting on a hair trigger.
Yeah.
One bad move and you're fucking toast.
That's how I am today. I misplayed aces once, so now instead of being up 2 buy-ins, I'm only up 1. You know, and I'm kind of just frustrated.
In just the last few minutes, we've seen that the 3, who I thought was the main suitor, try to take out the favorite. The 3 looks to be a scratch in the panic. BF field notes. The 2 was very green to start his career. He's still learning, but he's got some talent. And you can tell he learned a little new lesson each race, but maybe he hasn't put it all together just yet. With the win, again, the 3 looks to be a late scratch. In the race, the E1 at that. The 4 might be the best breaker in the race, but at 19-1, the better don't think this one can win the race. The 5, Victorio Chess JQM. This horse gets out very well, and the 5 likes to take a right-handed turn. See that affects the 6. Just Pinky, who also has some.
Somebody just went all in with fucking, and I have pocket 8s.
And hardly for one connections. And if you're winner of the 2 million.
I actually. How about this? I mucked pocket 8s. One guy had pocket 9s. One guy had pocket 10s.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a rough one early in the tournament. Like later in the tournament when the blinds are fucking with you, you got to go for it. But there's no reason to force that early because your best case scenario there is a race that you're going against 8 king. I mean, I guess if someone can win in with pocket 5s or something, but 8s is kind of on that lower end of the spectrum, you know.
Come from a racing family for sure. His main man, John Cooper, he always trusted with his horses. John's got a nice one here with this Just Pinky.
You guys see what Joe Rogan said about UFC 249?
Don't.
He said, I guess someone's going to commentate it. Not going to be me.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean,
oh man, there's no way that Joe Rogan is gonna miss that Khabib Tony Ferguson fight.
He'll just do a fight companion podcast. He don't give a fuck.
He's been wanting that fight for so long.
Did you guys see Tom Hanks and his wife are back in LA?
Yeah.
The thing with the 2 is faced the best competition. The 2 is big in, goes on. The Joyner family's always had the 2.
So does anyone else went down the conspiracy rabbit hole about this coronavirus stuff with nothing else to do? Or is it
just fill us in.
What do you think?
I mean, they got them dumb ones, but the one that intrigued me the most,
and I have to read up on it more to see if like the dates actually line up. Somebody was saying with every new installation, every big jump in technology in our history, from radio waves getting introduced to I forget what the other one was, but there's always been a pandemic right after. And they're implementing 5G right now. And Wuhan was the base city for 5G. When they turned it on in October of last year and all this shit started in December, now the 5G is working its way over here and everyone's getting sick. It's like, never know. I got to read up on it more though and see if like the Spanish flu lines up with the radio waves and all that shit. But the way they explained it made sense.
Logic tells us that horse is very wild. I think the reason that the 10 is getting bigger is because
haven't heard that one before. But like I said, I don't read them that often.
I was just bored. It was something that came up.
In my mind, 2 of the fastest horses in this range. The 7, TF the Boss Hog, and the 10.
It seemed more intriguing than the one where it's like Trump released a biochemical weapon.
One of those 2 horses.
No, I
it's like, get the fuck out of here.
China did that, not Trump.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You know how people are.
To the All-American feature and the privilege of interviewing Michael Joyner. I was very familiar with his son, Cody Joyner, who was a tremendous horseman. And then the youngest son, Justin, who was a former professional bull rider. He switched over to the family business of training horses and
So Jay, how's it feel to get some sleep nowadays? That's the elephant in the room here. How's it feel to get some sleep nowadays?
How much are you sleeping?
More than like 30 minutes a day.
How do you? I don't understand how you do that. I have to sleep at least 7
Yeah,
hours.
I don't know how you can go to bed for like 30 minutes and then just get up and keep going. I would just pass. I'd sleep right the fuck through that alarm.
Jay, talking about immune systems, you got to have a horrible immune system. You don't
ain't
ever go
lying.
outside or sleep.
Yeah, now that my articles are cut down dramatically, and now that like we're not doing the live betting at least until when sports comes back, I've been catching a lot of Z's, man. I've been sleeping a lot.
Did anybody check out the new season of Ozark yet?
Don't say anything.
I haven't watched any of it.
Yeah,
Tonight I'm gonna watch.
Yo, do you watch Power, Tyler?
No, I don't. I watched a couple episodes of it. I couldn't really get into it.
One of the characters in it in the new season.
You guys ever watch the movie on Netflix? It's called Six Underground. It's got like Ryan Reynolds in it.
Somebody just went all in, and I have Ace
No, I never
King.
saw it.
The movie's funny.
And you have what?
Ace King.
Yeah, you gotta call it that.
They're like staging a coup
He's got pocket fives.
Yeah.
to get this dictator out, Jeff. And Ryan Reynolds is just acting like Deadpool the whole movie. Just like a complete dickhead.
Yeah, I never seen that.
Pretty funny.
Pocket fucking fives.
Worth to watch.
Yeah, you were about 48% there.
Yeah, I was 48.5%.
But still, I mean,
Jay, did you ever watch that movie?
you're gonna have to win those type of races to win a tournament.
I re-entered the tournament though. So
Oh, there you
Yeah.
what'd you say, T?
Did you ever watch the movie Six Underground? It's on Netflix. It's got Ryan Reynolds in it.
Yes.
That movie's funny as shit.
Yeah, I watched it. It's not bad. Spread, have you watched Ozark?
go. I've only seen season 1.
Oh, Spread, you gotta watch that, bro.
You got to get on season 2 and then season 3 that just came out yesterday.
Yeah, I saw they were doing betting lines for it.
Oh man, I can't believe that was a perfect opportunity to double up right there, bro.
Yeah, I mean, there is an element of luck. Like you do have to win a race to win a
I
tournament.
had to go in. I had to do it.
I've been watching that show Mindhunter too. That one's pretty good.
That
You know
was
what?
really good.
I'll be honest. I was disappointed with as good as I thought it was going to be.
That one's
Really?
shot in my area. Like Altoona's pretty close to me, and there's a couple scenes in that show where they shoot him in Century 3 Mall, which is like the mall that was like 15 minutes down the road from me, and it's like abandoned now. They shut it down. There's a couple scenes in that show. They got it in there.
All right, might be time for another all-in moment here, boys.
Tyler, I was cruising Reddit while we were talking to this. I just saw that on Fringe Theory. 5G and Corona leave the big cities now. Let me check out this thread.
Reddit's gonna have you down the fucking deep rabbit hole.
Hey, we're
Well, I
spread.
follow a bunch of conspiracy ones. What's up?
What would you do here? All in. Guy pushes all in. I got ace nine of clubs.
How many big blinds do you still have? If you have less than 10, I would probably go. If you have more than 10, I would wait.
I think I'm gonna call. I fucking feel it. I'm in. He's got ace queen. 2 clubs come.
Wow.
2 clubs come. Oh, 2 clubs came, but they didn't come. I finished in 14th.
How much?
Oh,
did you
you're getting paid.
Yeah, you're definitely getting paid.
Not really.
What'd you get?
Like $60
Uh,
for.
Well,
I made
how-
$20 an hour basically.
Yeah.
So damn hard to win a tournament, man.
Oh yeah, it's really hard.
concerned, mate, he certainly gives away a big start. It's still 3 lengths behind the second.
1 minute to Los Alamitos, race 5, boys.
What's it saying, spread?
Oh, let me see it, pull it up. Sorry,
I thought you were reading it.
no, I donked off my hand. I had 5-4 suited on the button. I raised it, and then I said, okay, I'll see a flop. And it came out like ace, jack, ace or something. Said, okay, I'll represent it. And then I got caught. So I just was donking off.
Yo, what were you saying about 5G?
I'm reading it. Right
there was a conspiracy theory that 5G was the cause behind the virus.
Okay, but why would we have to leave the big cities because of that?
I'm trying to pull it up. It's still giving
That's
me
just what his
little,
article said.
that little Reddit, where it's pulling up.
Yeah, but like I've heard that too. Like, what's so bad about 5G?
They're saying it causes health problems, and the 60 hertz is what's ripping through people. It's like it operates on like the same like sound wave that like I guess your blood does, or some weird shit. Something the scientists know that I have no fucking idea how to explain.
So you think gets the score and did it in 5 fashion, late behind the speed and pounds to win acts. Race 5, Los Alamitos. Again, our first 4 horse race of the night. So it's 4 Bengals. And again, a huge late scratch in the 3 Dance Dakota Dance. So rechecking in what our man.
Yeah, it says 60 gigahertz negatively affects your blood's ability to absorb oxygen. It says 5G. It says scientists warned that 5G can also cause flu-like symptoms.
I'm betting 6-5 exacta.
Yeah, so the 3 essential messages are we should start paying even more attention to what we eat / ingest, as EMF fields from the towers can resonate with particles in this. 2, we should start, come on, phone. We should start to navigate by and trust our bodily intelligence instead of listening to our minds. And 3, we should leave the big cities now before curfew set in and you cannot leave and you are stuck there with potential lethal exposure to 5G. Now,
I mean, half of what you just said is already implemented.
Yeah, and then but you have to remember this is in the subreddit called Fringe Theory. So
Yeah.
I do have to follow a bunch of like conspiracy and fringe stuff on there.
When you get bored at night, I mean, it's a good read.
You know what I like going down the rabbit hole on is some of those unsolved mysteries. Have you ever seen those on Reddit? Like the full threads of like unresolved mysteries or
Yeah, those ones are fun. I like watching the YouTube videos about them too.
Yeah. There was one that like me and my girlfriend were really into because it was kind of local up here, especially where she kind of grew up. And it was just like a really weird story. Like it was let me see if I can recount it. It was a couple guys and they were on like the lower end of having like mental issues. And they were they lived in Marysville and they were going to Chico State to watch a basketball game. And they ended up like, they found their car like a mile and a half north. And then they found like 2 of the bodies like in a cabin, like in basically a national forest area, and they have no idea why they would have driven up there.
Did you ever look at like the disappearances in the national forests and state parks and shit?
No.
Like, they have like so much of a higher rate of people disappearing and finding dead bodies in national state parks and shit like that.
And why do you think that is?
It's called like the missing 411 files, they call it.
The missing, and on Reddit, missing 411.
Yeah. Well, I've seen podcasts and shit.
I think I follow that
stuff
Reddit too. Yeah. But I wonder why that is. Did they give a reason? Because it's just.
Well, you know the reasons always come out of fucking, like just whatever anyone can put together.
Like I heard one reasoning was that they were kidnapping them and taking them underground, which doesn't make any fucking sense.
Oh, I was just thinking that it would be easy to go in to an area where you had like a lot of free space and then you wouldn't necessarily be tracked, right?
Yeah, my guess is that. Or
Like if you went to Yosemite, I mean, how many people? Well, now nobody, right? But before, like, how many people go to Yosemite every year?
Yeah, but the thing about state parks is, aren't there cameras? Not everywhere, but aren't there cameras in certain places?
Yeah, like in and out. But I mean, you're one of 200 cars.
Yeah.
Cash now. Thanks, J.G. Wentworth.
That's what I spend a lot of my time doing now. Conspiracy theories with no sports.
Hey, Tyler.
What's up?
I don't know if you heard about this because you're in Pittsburgh, but like 2 years ago, did you ever hear about that story in like right near Philly where that kid, he killed those 4 kids? Did you hear about that?
I think I remember like something about that. I don't remember like the full story.
So, Spread, there was this kid in Pennsylvania here where he basically was like a drug dealer, and he lived in this like farmhouse that his parents owned, like on this farm in like Bucks County, which is like outside of Philly. And one of the kid comes over to buy weed, and this kid just starts going nuts and starts killing all of them. And he buries them in like a shallow grave, like on his property. And these kids are missing for like 2 weeks, and no one knew where the fuck they were. And they released like the audio tapes recently of like his interrogation, and it was some creepy shit, man.
Really?
Yeah.
What was he saying?
I'm about to play it. Hang on. I actually have it here. Hold on. Tell me if you can hear it. Hold on a sec.
Deals with drugs. This particular deal, I was not making any money. I was just, getting him a good price on a large quantity of marijuana. So we get there, said, okay, well, let me see, the 8,000, let me see the money. So I go to count the money. There's $800 there. So I'm like, dude, if you don't have the money, like this is horrible. This is not good for me. I said, well, I could sell you a gun. So we get out of the truck, I hand him a shotgun. He goes to shoot it, and I shoot him. Then after you shoot him, I go get the backup. They go, said a prayer, put him in home. I believe I burned all the money. I didn't want the kids $800. I didn't kill them over the 800. I wasn't robbing them. This was not going to go good for me. The guy would have shot me if I went to meet up with him and didn't have the money. And I did not want to get killed for his stupid mistake. So I go to meet up with Dean. Where are you going to meet up with Dean? The drug dealer. This is pre-planned. Yeah. What's he to buy up? Quarter pound of pound. I don't have a quarter pound. I have 2 ounces. So we picked Dean up. Now this was a robbery. Sean was gonna, rob him in the woods by himself on a quad and kill him. He did. We come back into the barn. We're looking at a Vespa I had, and when we stopped looking at that, Dean turned around to go walk out. When I went to turn, I just heard a bunch of shots go off. Dean goes down, face down. Dead. I took the gun from Sean and I shoot Dean. I think once or twice. I don't know how many times I shot him. Why was he not dead? No, he was dead. Okay. But I just to finish, I just shot him. I'm not lying. He was dead. Okay. His head was split the hell open. His brain, you probably found it. Half his brain was in the barn.
That's crazy.
Right?
It actually gets worse.
So it sounded like the dude's supposed to show up with $8,000 and he showed up with 800. Forgot an extra zero.
It actually gets worse, surprisingly.
They could say something's not right. So when they turn their backs on me, I shoot Tom in the back, drop him. Mark's like, what the? He was such a big kid. I loaded the gun on him. So he's paralyzed. He goes, I can't feel my legs. I can't feel my legs. I went and grabbed the machine because he's screaming now. I mean, I'm surprised the neighbors didn't hear us. Why are you shooting him again? I'm out of bullets. He's screaming, going crazy. Sean's like, got his head in his hands. I grab the backhoe. You know, he sees that coming, just shuts the fuck up, and I just run him over.
And after 2 decades representing taxpayers, it's always been important for me to provide solutions.
How nuts is that guy?
That's wild. He was just like, he was straight up about it too. Like there was no, there was no sympathy in that voice whatsoever.
Nah, I read like a Philly Mag just recently wrote an article about the kid, and like for years he had like major mental problems, and the state didn't do anything about it. They just kept like his mother and father kept saying like he's got mental problems, like he shouldn't be on the street, and you know,
then something like this happens.
Yeah, and he kills 4 dudes.
There was a mass murder in Pittsburgh a couple of years ago. It was a family barbecue. These 2 dudes literally got out of jail the night before, supposedly planned it. And it was a backyard where there was like privacy fences on both sides. But at the end of the fence, it was just like a metal fence, just like 4 foot high.
Yeah.
And then right at the back door, there's a gap in the fence where you can see the back porch. They stood one guy there with an AK. The other guy went to the alley and walked past the yard and just shot at the house. Didn't try to hit anybody. He just forced everybody back to that door. And as they all ran up onto the porch, that dude with the AK standing there just started unloading. They had their trial a couple weeks ago. The cops fucked it up because they sent a informant into the solitary confinement where they were keeping the one guy. And they had him start asking him questions and try and like get him to admit to it. Well, something happened in there where they had to release the one guy and acquit him of all charges because they fucked something up. And they had to do the same thing with the other one. They're both out. They both got away with that. They killed like 8 people.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes cops are really fucking stupid, man. Like,
yeah, they said that they promised that informant money and all this other stuff that was never agreed to. And he came out and started talking, and it just fucked the whole case up. And the 2 guys got out.
That's nuts.
The 3 sing along with the Planos. The 3's look at the dart right to the lead.
Dude, after playing Omaha, dude, Hold'em seems so easy.
That's the only poker I know how to play is Texas Hold'em. I don't know any of the other shit.
The 7 with Nick Rowland likes to sit in the pocket. You know, the last 3 times the 3 has been the leader, and the last 3 times the 7 has sat in second. So is it just that academic? 3 gets the lead, the 7 sits in second, and then everybody else kind of files in where they can in behind. At the Los Alamitos, we saw the 5. Victoria Jets, JQM, and Jesus Ayala the victory.
What was the spread? What was the price of Bitcoin today? Do you know?
I'll check right now.
You're in the Bitcoin market now, Jay.
Yeah, I got pretty into the crypto market because something coming up in May that I wanted to get in for beforehand.
It's at 62.39 right now.
Oh yeah.
So it dropped 8% today. It looks like. Looks like the whole market on average dropped about 8%, just in general.
If it's at 6,200, it's down because it started the day at 66.50.
Yeah, so it dropped 8% today.
Yeah, that's great. That's great news because Bitcoin is the only thing I didn't buy yet because I wanted to get it. I wanted to try to get it at 5,000.
Yeah,
but
I don't know if it's going to go that low, but
yeah, it just at the worst I wanted it to really get under 5,700. But I bought 6 coins, alternative coins, but I held off on Bitcoin. Oh man, I muck Queen 7 and the flop comes Queen 7-7.
Yeah, it happened to me earlier with Queen 8. I was like, because I'm playing 6-handed tables, and I was like, should I make a move with this? But I'm like, I've already been playing kind of reckless. I'll probably get caught because I've kind of cultivated a real loose table image.
I don't think it's hard to sell Bitcoin at all, right? You could sell your Bitcoin right on Coinbase, can't you?
Yeah, whenever you want.
On March 8th here for Ricardo Guillen, and started out with authority there, posted a good final talking there of 15.28. With a slight tailwind, but visually, I thought it was a legitimate effort there for Excessive Cartel. So he's going to be in the first race of the late double here. I'm going to single the five Excessive Cartel, and then flipping over to race.
Jeff, what's your next Mafia show going to be about?
I haven't decided yet. I have a couple ideas. Still trying to decide. I mean, I have so many to do. I can just pick one week to week.
Yeah.
So Jay, how do you feel about your favorite MMA fighter driving down the road and firing gunshots into the sky?
Wait, what happened?
John Jones got arrested again.
Oh yeah, he got arrested on a gun charge.
They said that's what he was doing. He was driving up and down the road, just firing up in the air.
The guy is a fucking waste of life, bro. The greatest mixed martial artist of all time and a complete waste of life.
I think the funniest part about this all is they're going to strip him of his belt, and Reyes will probably be the one that ends up with it, and he's just going to come back and beat him for it.
Yeah, probably. Huh?
10,000. Oh, I don't know. Well, if they take 1.5% of, they would take 1.5% of 10,000. $150. I got pocket bullets, boys.
Good luck.
Everyone's saying John Jones' last two fights, Santos and Reyes should fight for the belt.
There's no guarantee that they're going to strip him of his title.
Very true.
Regardless of how much dumb stuff he does, there's still a market for him. So it's like
the only time that they've ever stripped him was for a USADA violation.
Yeah, the PEDs.
Yeah.
The flop comes Jack 5 ace. I'm gonna check. I'm hoping somebody goes in. Oh, they both two people checked so far. Everybody checked. Fuck. Paint your aces bets. He bets out 660. Is this where I go all in?
Yeah.
That's amazing. That swine flu in this country, 60 million people had it.
Think about that, Jeff.
That's amazing. That's amazing. And they didn't do any social distancing. That's amazing.
Think about that.
I'm trying to. I don't even remember.
And how much they're like freaking out about this one.
I mean, I get you have to the U.S. has to do what they got to do, but I didn't realize that 60 million people had it.
The number is ginormous.
274,000 hospitalizations, 12,469 deaths. That's crazy.
And you want to know what they told you to do when that came around?
I don't even remember it.
Wash your hands.
Yeah. But they didn't do what they're doing now, though.
They didn't do all the extra shit.
When I was at UPS, I had an employee who passed away from it.
You said what, Spread? I couldn't really hear you.
I said when I worked at UPS for swine flu, I had an employee that passed away from it.
Oh my God! I bet this horse at 5-1. He's 7-5. Jesus Christ!
That would irritate the fuck out of me.
Yeah, that's one thing that kind of makes me a little hesitant. Although I guess on Bovada, it's not like that.
Yeah, it makes me want to start betting in the offshore market to lock in those prices.
Lock it in, yeah.
I bet a 5-4 at $10 exact, a 5-2, $10 exact. The 2 6-1, the 4's 2-1. Five 4's paying $18 though. That'll get me back 100. 5-2 is paying 36. That'll get me back 36. 3. That'll give me back 180.
Luna Fox's second last with Cornucopia. Cut it out on the inside is the leader around the turn.
Hey, Tyler.
What up?
From Ribbon Nine.
According to this website, there are 436,000 people that have coronavirus in the world right now.
Corner up on the inside.
Only 23,000 are in serious condition.
Between Masseuse right down the outside from Cornucopia.
So I mean, numbers wise compared to the swine flu, just in that swine flu number you had was just in America, right?
Swats that up to the
Yeah.
right. Swats that takes the lead.
Yeah.
About a half, 3/4. Swats that. Swats
Fear mongering at its best.
Wait, listen to this. From April 12th, 2009 to April 10th, 2010, so basically a year, the CDC estimated there were 60.8 million cases. Fuck, man. That's nuts.
We recovered from that. We'll recover from this.
Stylish winner and a solo shot passes the finish line. We get back to
Yeah, but man,
football straight tonight, and one final race from Remington here on the docket. And that would be the 10th race ahead of us. These huge fields of 12.
I mean, let's be real. They didn't take sports away. Would half the people really care? Probably not.
I know.
Yeah, no one would.
And that was funny because when it originally happened, like my buddy was like, "They're gonna shut down March Madness," and I'm like, "No, they're gonna just do it without the fans," you know.
Oh, if I was him and I called that shit like 4 months ago, I'd be rubbing that one in. I'd be like, I fucking told you so.
Because he was mad because were they in Sacramento this year?
I think there were games out that way.
Yeah, I think they had tickets for it, so that's what he was mad about. Like, oh, my tickets are no good, you know. And I'm like, oh, well, we'll still be able to like bet on it and watch it. So it's like, who cares that much, you know? And then
can't even do that.
Yeah.
Damn, South Dakota's doing their thing. They only have 58 cases.
Is Alabama still at 0?
400,000 people.
Yeah, I don't know how many people they have, but
they have about 158 people that live in the fucking state.
Yeah.
I seen Barstool put up a tweet. It was like they released the districts for the U.S. Hunger Games, and they had like the bottom part of California as one district. It's like, yeah, you're getting absolutely fucking raped. It's like you guys can't even buy guns, let alone fight the whole country.
Yeah.
Then they had like Texas and like all the southern states like Louisiana, Alabama, Georgia, all in one district. It's like if I had to bet on it, I'm betting on them. They're the favorite.
You know, had a couple of decent thirds at Will Rogers down, but I do feel like 11 will have to prove it against a bit of a tougher field tonight. The 9, Javier's hustle. Of course, we're thinking about Javier Castellano, who is taking a little time off here from the races, but what an amazing pilot he is. We're going to be missing him tomorrow from Florida Derby Day, where he usually excels. Let's not forget Javier Castellano won 4 straight Eclipse champion jockeys.
Do you guys see what Brandon Cooks tweeted? Free me. He'll be the next receiver traded.
I think he's probably saying that he doesn't. I guess he just wants to go outside, maybe.
Yeah. I don't see why he'd want to get traded, right?
He was already rumored to be traded. He's pulling.
Why are they? We're trying to dump him, but no one wants that salary.
I think he's pulling the Stephon Diggs card. He's like, I want out of here. Give me the fuck out of here.
I still can't believe Minnesota extended Cousins.
That's another team that's going to stay right in limbo. They'll never take that step forward, and they'll never take that step back to rebuild.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know what they were thinking there.
Tyler, you've heard of like MERS, right? That other virus.
Yeah.
Take a guess what the death rate was from that.
Probably little to none.
34%.
Oh wow, that's a lot. That's pretty fucking high.
That can't be right. Is that right? 34%?
Yeah.
So like 1 in every 3 people went to the ground dead.
Lots of activity pre-start. Probably the gates open. 2 key coladas. We're going to the third. Taking a seat, so we'll have it going.
But then again, I mean, not as many people had it,
Yeah.
Like SARS, the death rate was 10%, but only 8,000 people had it.
Doesn't that feel like the situation here before got very raucous there at the starting gate, and they're gonna have to pause in the action again. Too many pina coladas. That indeed is the horse that is holding up the start of the 10th final. All right, to Los Al we go with a delay here for the 10th at Remington Park, and the horse Star on the track.
I just knocked somebody out. I got a bounty. There you go.
There you go. How much you get?
$3.40.
There you go.
22nd out of 96 people.
He wasn't too interested in breeding. He never really found a paddock friend, but what an amazing horse. And his style kind of proved that, right? He wanted to run by himself. Remember the great Ward Emblem he passed it just earlier this week. But Jose, let's give it out to you. Race 6, 2 left on the card.
Thanks, Caleb. Here, late double time at Los Angeles race course there, as we have some little bit of delay there running the park with some horses breaking through the gate. But here at Los Al, race number 6, we have a.
It says if you could start your franchise with one of these 5 running backs all healthy, who would it be? Zeke, Dalvin Cook, McCaffrey, Kamara, or Saquon?
McCaffrey or Saquon?
I was thinking McCaffrey or Kamara.
I would probably go. I don't know. Jeff, what do you think of McCaffrey's pass blocking? That's the major problem with Saquon.
I think McCaffrey's probably the best all-around back in the league. Like,
Does he pick up blitz as well if they keep him back?
I mean, he could pick him up.
Saquon's terrible at it.
Yeah, Saquon's absolutely garbage at it.
Did you watch that Hard Knocks with the Texans?
No.
And that guy Alfred Blue, I don't even know if he's in the league anymore.
Oh, the backup running back. I know who you're talking about.
They showed the drill where you're supposed to pick up the linebacker on the block, and Cushing just knocked the snot out of him over and over and over again. You remember Cushing that would always play with the
Brian Cushing
got suspended for steroids like every other year.
Yeah,
he went to
USC. He was a part of that linebacker trio.
Yeah, he went to high school over here in Jersey, either Don Bosco or Bergen Catholic. I think.
Who was it? Cushing, Clay Matthews, and Ray Malaluga were those 3 running
awesome.
linebackers at USC.
Jay, did you watch him? Was he juicing back then?
Oh, he was a beast in high school. Yeah, I watched him actually in high school.
Yeah, I always liked him, but it was pretty obvious that he was not natural.
And I think the one that is definitely
I think the one that took steroids that looks the funniest now is LaRon Landry, the safety.
Oh, why? How does he look? I haven't seen him.
Look up a picture of that guy. Look how big he is. Imagine that
Have
guy.
you seen Bibby?
Yeah, Bibby's big as shit. LaRon Landry ran like a 4.3, and now he weighs like 200 and some, like probably 250 plus all muscle. Imagine that guy hitting you from the safety spot.
When the Kings were all hot, in 2002, my buddy had a real nice house. He's you guys probably don't have him out here, but it's big out here. It's called Jim Boy's. It's a taco shop, and his family owns like 3 or 4 of them.
Uh-huh.
But he lived across the street from Bibby. They would party so crazy, like it was just nuts. Like we would be able to just walk over there because it was a gated community or whatever. But obviously we can get inside. And my buddy knew him. It was crazy, like the parties they would have over there. Well, he had a little name for all his little entourage. I can't remember what they were. But yeah, he had a little entourage that was always with him too.
What's up, OG? Yeah, there is some big Australian races tonight. Yeah, there is. If I see anything I like, I might bet something. I bet Los Al though right now 5-2, 5-4, and a couple bucks on 2-4 just in case the 5 runs out.
Even money favorite extended cartel about to come up against 5. An easy winner of the first race for Ricardo Diaz.
Sonic's Den says Biden just days from dropping out. Sexual assault cases rolling in.
I'll tell you what, if he drops out, right? Bernie does not have like an automatic path. That's when Jeff's shot he took on Cuomo will definitely come into play.
I don't think he's going to drop out. Do you?
I don't think so.
I mean, they were like, "Oh, audio came out of him, talking about how he can hook up with girls." I'm like, didn't that happen with Trump? And that didn't really hurt him. Like,
true.
all right, I'm all in for $120 with Pocket Queens. Let's see what I get.
Wow, the 5 took a bad step out of the gate and it comes out 4-1. That's what sucks about these quarter horses, man.
Oh, wow. That's why I don't play that game.
Well, he went into take, so he probably doesn't have aces or kings. Maybe he has kings, but no aces there. I think he's. Oh wow, he called me. Jacks, yes. All right, woohoo! No way! Oh no!
He sucked out.
That was fucking terrible.
Jack on the river.
No, I hit a queen and he run her to straight. I had a set of queens. This sucks. I'm not having a good day.
That's brutal.
Fred, when's the last time you played Madden?
Probably the season.
10.
Say fucking.
I was playing at the beginning of the season, I play like that little make your own team. But then when it gets to the point where I have to play more than 6 hours just to get enough to get a good player. Like when I get all my team to the 80s, then I'm like, oh, okay, I'm kind of bored of this now.
Yeah. My buddies and all them do a franchise where there's 8 people in there, you control a team. My buddy was just in the playoff game. He ran this play where the dude ran a little out route to the outside. He had the whole left side of the field open. It's 4th and 2 to score the touchdown. He throws the ball. All the receivers got to do is catch it and turn upfield and take 2 steps into the end zone. He just rolled onto the ground and ended the game. I just spiked my controller. I hate that game so much.
Yeah, I just read this article in The Atlantic about how does this all end, the coronavirus. This is what we need in this country. I'm going to tell you guys. This guy wrote, the election coming up may be a repudiation of America First politics. Our nation pivots, as it did after World War II, from isolationism to international cooperation, buoyed by steady investments and an influx of the brightest minds. The healthcare workforce surges. Generation C's kids write school essays about growing up to be epidemiologists. Public health becomes the centerpiece of foreign policy. The U.S. leads a new global partnership focused on solving challenges like pandemics and climate change. And in 2030, SARS emerges out of nowhere, and it's brought to his heels within a month. That's what we need. It's America First politics, boys. None of this fucking reality show president shit anymore.
A repudiation of politics, huh?
Yep. And you know who's going to lead the charge?
Here we go.
Eyes on, boys. Andrew Cuomo, your new president of the United States.
Spread, when you play cash games, what do you play? 50 cents a dollar?
Yeah, usually.
All right, guys, I'm gonna jump
I'm
off
so
here.
pissed off, Alan. All right, Jeff.
Yeah, Jay, I'll see you tomorrow. See you guys
Later, Jeff.
All right, bud.
Jay, what time?
1 o'clock.
All right, see you then.
All right.
You want to call it? Because I want to hear what you had to say about Ant.
Oh, it's not it wasn't a big thing. But I mean, if you want to get off, we can get off.
I'm not sure, but I'm just kind of pissed because I fucking lost that hand.
I wasn't too far behind Jeff, so it's up to you guys.
Yeah, that's fine. We can get off. All right, we'll see you guys. I'll be back tomorrow with Jeff and anybody else that wants to hop on. If you guys aren't doing anything at 1 o'clock for the Florida Derby.
Yeah, I might be doing like I did last time a little later because I've been going over and just shooting baskets with my girlfriend and her son just to make sure he's not just on the video games all day.
I'm usually still watching my eyelids at 1 p.m.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Tyler, we've been out in the backyard just shooting around. I'm getting his little, I'm getting him a little jump shot.
We got to get him on the fucking ESPN top 100 for the year he graduates.
Yeah, I know. He's actually pretty good, but honestly, he's a way more of a football player because he's big and he's strong and he's fast, but he's not like lightning fast.
I got you.
But for football, with how physical he is for his size, I'm like, oh, he'll be a good football player. And with the amount of energy he has, like it would be good for him. Like he's supposed to be playing. He's playing baseball for sure. That got canceled, and he was pretty upset about it. But I think football will be the best for him.
Yep.
Those cookies that got sent to me, are there any medical cookies in there? Or I don't think so. I'd have to ask, but I don't think that she's got any. I don't think she has any butter right now.
She asked me what she asked me. I was like, surprise me.
I don't know. She might. I don't know. She might have made some, but we
You're
haven't
gonna
made
get a message,
butter for a
Jay.
while.
Spread. You're gonna get a message from Jay's like, I ate this cookie 3 hours ago. I haven't got out of this fucking chair since.
Oh, Gulfstream starts early tomorrow at 11:30, huh? Well, then I guess we'll be on earlier than normal. Is that 100% small thrill? The first race goes off at 11:30. Yeah, all right, then I'll be on at 11:30. I got to change the time. All right, boys. I'll see. Maybe we'll do a show tomorrow night then. Spread.
Sounds good.
Tyler, are you working tomorrow?
Nope, I'm off.
You want to hang out tomorrow night?
Maybe. Depends.
How dare you?
There's only so much we could talk about.
Listen, bro. We're
I
just.
like yelling at the little kids and calling them names on Call of Duty, and then they tell me they fucked my mom and they call me the N-word.
We're just shooting the shit. All right. Well, we're out. We'll see you guys tomorrow at 11:30. Later.